Yo,
Nope.
what up? What
What
up?
up?
What up?
All right, here we go. 30-second countdown. Here we go.
Strada, nigga. Only bosses ride Bentley. That's on my mama we living. That's what we doing. Yo, chop, this what we doing. Let's get Yo, I stay with the shooters. Niggas are scammers and movers. Play with the fam and I shoot ya. Stay with the gang when I pull up. Bitches go ham when I pull up. Doing my dance when I pull up. Need a few bands and I pull up. Know it's a party and I pull up. No, I stay with the shooters. Niggas are scammers and movers. Play with the fam and I shoot ya. Stay with the gang when I pull up. Bitches go ham when I pull up. Doing my dance when I pull up. Need a few bands and I pull up. Know it's a party and I pull up. Doing my dance when I pull up. Know it's a party and I pull up. Yo, it's a party, we're turning it up. Came with the gang, we're throwing it up. If they a baddie, shit bullshit as fuck. Homie, what's poppin', you know that it's us. Niggas is ops, these niggas is us. Keep it from around me if I do not trust. Hey, yeah. They saying it's war. I'ma pull up and let it off. Spit out the ties, I'm off. We do not speak to the law. I'ma keep winning that ball. They calling a shot at the boss. Nigga forever the boss. No, I stay with the shooters.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We are back.
Yes, indeed.
First, want to give all praises to the Most High, Yahweh, and His only forgotten Son, Yahweh Shai, who the Word called Jesus Christ. It's another episode of Saucy Discourse. This is episode 10 of the live edition. If you're watching us on YouTube, whether it's Facebook Live, whether it's Instagram Live, we appreciate you watching, tuning in, or if you're watching the playback, we appreciate you, or you're at home, listen to us on Spotify or Apple Podcasts or all the streaming platforms. We appreciate you as well. I'm your boy Jeff.
And I'm your boy Marcus.
And what's up, bro?
We
What's
appreciate
going on?
y'all.
How you feeling?
Feeling good, man. Happy first off, you know what I'm saying? You know,
Good
all
to you, my
smiles
brother.
today.
Yes, sir.
How you doing, man? Hope the family's all good. Hope everybody had some good burgers to eat. Some nice ribs, some jerk chicken, some barbecue chicken, some potato salad, not potato salad, potato salad. Some potato salad and some
Potato
mac and
salad.
cheese. I'm getting myself hungry right now. I need to slow down. I'm getting myself hungry again, man.
Yes, sir.
What's going on?
Nothing much, man. We got a lot to get into on the special 4th of July. And first and foremost, if I haven't expressed my deep hatred for you being a Knicks fan and how much that jersey you're in right now is making me nauseous. I told you about wearing them damn Nick jerseys and hats on the episode, making me damn nauseous. I got a damn long ass show with you, and you want to make me feel nauseous the whole damn show. What is wrong with you?
You know what, man? It's that type of day, man. We gotta bring it back, man. We gotta bring it back old school. Fab been doing it for years, so I gotta bring it back. You know what I'm saying? I gotta
Old
start
school.
bringing back the jerseys. You know what I'm saying? Old school, man. We gotta bring the jerseys back, man. That's what we doing. We gotta bring the jerseys back. And nothing
Oh
better
God.
to rock from the NYC, where we from, where we rep, Whether you like it or not, we always gonna be in the tabloids. This is where I'm always gonna rep till I'm 6 feet deep. I'm probably gonna be buried in my Knicks jersey. I don't care. It don't matter to me
You make me
because at
sick.
the end of the day, it will always be orange and blue skies. Okay, okay, and let's go
Are you
on
sure
to
about
the
that?
show. You know what I'm saying?
Are you sure about that?
Because I know because I know where we starting off on, and yeah, it's not. Let's
Yeah,
just start off
it's not
there.
a good look for you, so we might as well get into it. The Phoenix Suns is
Hmm.
going to the NBA Finals.
Hmm.
You have picked the LA Clippers to come out the West.
I
You're a
did.
big Pandemic P fan. Your boy Kawhi Leonard is out with them old man knees he got.
Hmm.
Can you explain to me what happened with the Clippers? I just want to hear your
Yes, sir.
explanation on what the hell happened. The floor is yours.
Um, Sometimes, you know what? I think overall the better team won, even though it was not supposed to be the Phoenix Suns. But I give them all the credit in the world. CP3 finally stepped up to the plate, even after coming back from Game 3. I mean, the man tested positive for COVID, was out 10 days, and they was already up 2-0. I mean, the first two games pretty much said everything that needed to be said. Um, uh, what was it? Game 2? Game 2 was probably the most controversial game I've ever seen. I mean, what was it, the fourth quarter alone? I think took more hours out of our time than it did the first three quarters alone. What was the fourth quarter to find out what play was what play? They had to review at least 4 or 5 times within almost 30 minutes to the last hour. Then you have the lob. I'm sorry. Before the lob, this dude, man, Paul George, homie, I rep for you, man. I really do. I really do, man. You gotta make your free, man. Like this crazy, man. I don't understand it. You make your free throws 80 to 85% of the season. Not once, but twice in critical games did you falter and just went. Sometimes it's unexplainable. Now you did come up huge in Game 5, 41 points, 13 rebounds, 6 assists. Beautiful game, great. I rolled with you, thought that you were gonna step up for Game 6, and then once again you have proven me wrong, and you have made my contemporary here call you Pandemic P for a reason. You giving me headaches. I got nothing but love for you. Shout out to Marcus Morris. Shout out to Reggie Jackson. He balled out. Zubac before he got hurt. Luke Kennard. Everybody did what they could. I'm gonna go to another dude on the next segment, but they played their hearts out, man. They got further than the other LA team did, but that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? It showed the Clippers are not the team from the basement no more. They are not the team from the basement no more, and you need to show them the respect.
They worked their way up to the attic. That's what they did.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
please,
Hey, they
oh
went farther than
please.
that other LA team. They
We
went
gotta
farther
bring
than that other
LeBron in
LA
this for? Why
team
you gotta bring LeBron in it
with
for?
the and that other
Why you gotta be
so-called
disrespectful?
fake best player in the game. So-called best player in the game. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They went farther than your team than that other LA team did.
Watch your
I'm
mouth.
just saying, with the so-called best player in the game and street clothes, you know what I'm saying? He don't deserve no name no more. It's just straight street clothes. Just straight you. We just jacket clothes. Just call you a homeless bum. We gonna call you that right now. You're just a
Wow,
bum right now.
you really gonna call Anthony Davis a homeless
Yeah.
bum who actually have a
I don't say
championship?
homeless.
Unlike Pandemic P.
Okay, so he got one title. That's good.
Oh,
That's cool.
what is enough? And your man has nothing. Paul George has no rings.
Of course, I know. He's gonna come back. He's gonna
Oh
come back
yeah,
strong.
think of the joint like he did the last couple of years.
I will concede this. I will give a huge shout out to Chris Paul. He balled out when he came back. I give a huge shout out to Devin Booker. I think a major part of the Reef the Suns winning has a lot to do with DeAndre Ayton and Cameron Payne. Cameron Payne, a dude who just came out of nowhere, came back. He's damn near out of obscurity from the NBA. He got let go of a couple of teams. I believe Chicago got let go of OKC. Had no offers, went to the overseas, and he got let go overseas. That's when you drop like 70, 80 points overseas. And if you can't get buckets out there, then once he got cut from there, it was a wrap. But then shout out to him, Coach Monty Williams, gave him another try, and under the tutelage of the great Chris Paul, under some people may not still call him a dirty player. But shout out to Cameron Payne. When Chris Paul was out, he showed up. He showed up big time. And I also have to give a huge shout out to DeAndre Ayton because he got by Jokic, he got by Drummond and Anthony Davis, and now he got by Zubac and Marcus Morris, and DeMarcus Cousins. So he gets a huge shout out to all the bigs he's played against. And they're not there yet. They're in the finals. Still got work to do, but I give a huge congratulations. I will not be mad. I will not be salty. I will not sit here and disrespect the Phoenix Suns. Well deserved. They deserve to be in the NBA finals. Congratulations to them. But yet, we're going to see how they play against the Milwaukee Bucks, and we're going to get to that later. Now it's on you, sir.
Speaking of Chris Paul,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
the performance we have seen from Chris Paul, is he a top 5 point guard of all time?
Right now. We talking right now, right?
Right now.
Yeah, we're gonna have to put that right of all time right now. I'm going to have to give it to him right now.
Him in the
We
top
had the
5
same
right now.
conversation about Westbrook. Right now, we're going to have to give it to him. We had the same question about Russell Westbrook a while back, and I had put Russell Westbrook up there, but after the performances I've seen from Chris Paul, I mean, how could you not put this man in the top 5? It's not a matter of the points, the rebounds, and the assists and steals and the flips he had. I mean, he's been doing all that his entire career. I think it's safe to say he's the best mid-range shooter in the NBA. He's bringing the mid-range game back. Is that safe to say? We can say that, right? He's the best mid-range player in the NBA.
We can say that.
Right? You don't really see the Hardens, except for Durant, because I can't forget KD. But other than KD, Chris Paul right now, I'm safe to say the best mid-range shooter in the NBA. Like nobody doesn't go play in the mid-range no more, and I think that's missed out on all the shooters, the Steph Currys in the world, basically. But the one thing that has not been talked about the whole series, Chris Paul only had 2 turnovers the entire series. The entire series, 2 turnovers for a point guard. That's crazy. 2 turnovers. The last game, he had 0 turnovers and dropped 41 points. I believe he had, 12, 13 assists and 0 turnovers? That's super impressive, man. So he will be my number 5 point guard. It's always going to be Magic number 1, no matter what. It's going to be Magic, Oscar, Steph, Isaiah, Chris Paul. Now, it's always going to be debatable, and I'm not going in any order, but everybody knows Magic Johnson always going to be number 1. I got to go Isaiah, got to go with Oscar Robertson, Steph Curry, Chris Paul. It's on you, baby.
I am not going to pick Chris Paul in the top 5 as of right now. Is he a top 5 player in the?
Really,
you're damn right. You're damn right. Is he a top 5 point guard in the league right now? I would say yes, but all time, not as of yet.
Yeah.
And the reason why I say that, Chris Paul has to win a championship. If Chris
I
Paul
give you that.
wins the finals, then
Uh-huh.
I will be happy enough to put him in the top five. I think anybody in the top five should have at least a championship on their resume to make them top five. And Chris Paul is not there yet.
I agree with that.
He has the resume so far, but he's missing something off his resume, and that is
Uh-huh.
championship. That's how I
I
feel.
agree with that. I mean, that's without a doubt. And I don't. I mean, obviously the championship is. Let's just hope. Let's say the Suns does win, and he wins Finals MVP. Then that door changes for your process, right? But
Right.
consider the resume he has already have, and I understand the championship. Let's say all the top five point guards we just talked about. I just have not won a championship. Do you Chris Paul on that just on the resume alone without championship?
No, he has to have a ring on his finger to be
Okay.
considered a
All
top
right.
five.
Cool.
Now, if you talking
Whatever.
top 10, yeah, because Charles Barkley is a top 10 power forward of all time, but he doesn't have a ring.
Right.
So
Solid.
anybody
No doubt.
anybody that's going to be in my
No doubt.
top five of all time has to have a ring in it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if it's one ring. He has to have a ring in it.
Yes, sir. Right. Gotcha. So basically, we can say the same thing about Reggie Miller. If he's the top 10 two guard of all time, yeah, I'll give you that. So,
No,
um,
I would put him at the top two guard all
another
the
thing
time.
that, yeah, so I said two guard. Whoa, 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 whoa,
No,
whoa.
so I
Rewind that.
wouldn't
Say
put
that
him at
again.
the top
Say,
two guard all the time. No,
if he's not a top 10 shooting guard of all time, Reggie
no,
Miller,
he is a
top
top
10.
10. I do say he is a top 10 shooting. Actually, he would be actually if we talk about just shooting, yeah, he would be a top five. But that's kind of different.
I said shooting guard of all time, top 10.
Oh, no. He's not a top 10
Not,
shooter.
sh-
Not top five,
not,
but he's a top 10. He is a top 10. Not a top
okay.
five. Anybody in top five has to have a ring.
Okay, okay. Cool. Got you. Just want to make sure, because I had to clarify
Now, if we
break
just
it
talk
down
about
for you
just
because you lost me a little bit.
no, if we just talk about basic skills, like we talk about the a top five shooter of all time, yeah, of course,
Right,
he would be
right. But
number
this
three,
is
four.
but when right, but when you talk about CP3, man, there are some obviously fans out there that don't like CP3 because he's done a lot of flopping, a lot of flailing.
That doesn't
He's
matter.
always I know. I'm just saying for some people that don't like him. There's some people that don't like him because he's flopping, flailing all the time. Every time he's doing that dirty crossover, he's always using the elbow. But then we say that about a lot of point guards, or a lot of guards, or a lot of forwards that do the same thing with their handle. Once they lean in, they use their elbow to push off to make it seem like they actually drop somebody. And then we actually saw that in the playoffs when Paul George dropped CP3 the first time. So Paul George used the same thing that Chris Paul been doing for years. I don't know. I don't really think that was a crossover. I thought it was more of a push off, but it really started with Jordan and Russell. I'm not clarifying. I'm not clarifying nor stating that was a push off. That's still debate. That's here nor
That's a
there.
dead push off. Come
But
on,
in terms of
it's clear as day.
see, you started. You
He even
started.
said it.
I ain't
It was
saying
a push off. He said it.
it. I'm just saying it could have possibly, maybe not been a push off. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. We could argue about this to
That's,
kingdom
that's
come.
utter
You never know.
nonsense. Everybody who has two eyes that can see know damn well Reggie Miller pushed the hell out of Michael Jordan and knew the game was over. Did you see
Everybody
Ron Brown
could.
off the bench? Like once he saw Reggie push Mike, he just walked off
Mm-hmm.
the bench, knew the game was over. He just knew the game was over.
See, we can also see with that game with Reggie push off Greg Anthony, but nobody wants to talk about that. But that was definitely a push off. Everybody and their mama know. He straight fell. He straight fell. Oh no, he straight fell. No, we watched it literally. See, see,
Like
see, we just opened up old wounds now.
actually,
We just opened
Greg
up old
Anthony,
wounds now.
He tripped over his own feet. If you actually look at the damn,
I ain't not trip over his own feet.
he tripped over somebody's
Not trip
feet.
over his own feet. He did not
He,
trip over his own feet.
he tripped off the Reggie
Come
foot.
on, man.
Reggie
1994
pushed
game
him.
foul. He tripped over. No, pushed him with both hands.
He tripped over Reggie foot.
Pushed him with both hands. Both hands caught the ball, shoot the three. Come on, man.
Oh,
Everybody gonna have
please.
8 seconds. Score 8 seconds, like 5 seconds. Come on, man.
Oh,
Everybody and
please.
their mama know, all Knicks fans know, Reggie pushed off Greg Anthony. It's still being talked about today. But he know that Chris Paul
What
is
series,
the top 5 point guard of all time.
Did y'all win the series or not?
Huh?
Did y'all win the series or not? Y'all won the series.
Right now, okay?
Y'all won the series. So what y'all complaining for?
Yeah, we did.
All right, so what y'all complaining for?
Still a push-off. That's what I'm saying.
Oh my God.
Still a push-off, bro.
Y'all went to the finals that year. So you complain for, oh, Reggie pushed up. Reggie pushed up. Who cares? Y'all went to the NBA finals and stuck up the joint again.
I'm not gonna tolerate it. It's the fourth, man.
Hey,
You're not gonna have this Knicks slander no more. Okay?
Hey, you decided to wear that damn jersey. Want to make me nauseous during the show.
I'm repping my team. Well, next time wear your weak ass Brooklyn Nets jersey.
First of all, watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. We're not weak. Usually made it to the second round, to game 7. Y'all won one game, and that one game, y'all decided to have a damn parade outside Madison Garden, block traffic like like it's not enough traffic on 34th Street, which is a damn shame.
Anyway, that's what we do. We take over.
Oh, please, yeah. Oh, for no reason. For no exact reason.
What? See, you can say all you want to.
For no reason.
We always take over. We always gonna be in the back of the tabloids. Not y'all. Y'all just there to be there.
Yeah, for the functional franchise y'all are.
Oh my God.
How much y'all stink up the joint and wet the bed all the goddamn time.
Okay, go ahead. Continue.
Anyway, moving on. Don't get me started. Anyway,
a long episode.
Should Chris Paul accept Patrick Beverley apology?
Hell no. Hell no.
Why?
For what? For why? Why not? First of all, everybody named Mama who watches basketball and who's a hardcore basketball fan knows that Patrick Beverley is the understatement and the definition of irritant. He's been doing this for years. He's been playing dirty for years. Now, I understand CP3 said something to him. But let's remember, the whole series, Patrick Beverley been talking shit the whole game. He's been talking shit the whole game, the whole series.
True.
But all of a sudden, CP3 said CP3 was literally busting your ass. When somebody said, oh, no, I clamp down on everybody. Well, apparently he clamped down on you. You ain't clamped down hard enough because he dropped 41 on your head. And most of those possessions were on you. So, and then all of a sudden CP3 says something to you when they are already up 20 and the game is already over after 4 minutes left in the game. And the series is a wrap. All of a sudden you want to mush dude from behind. You could have pushed him face to face, but you want to push the man in his back while he walking away. That's number one. Then the next day you want to give us some BS apology when everybody know you're being facetious because you never apologize. Let's go back if you want to. We can go real back. We're going to keep it a buck here, Jeff. Remember, this is the same dude that purposely injured Russell Westbrook and tore his ACL. Purposely.
I agree on that.
On purpose. So that wasn't premeditated. That was premeditated. Damn, they premeditated murder. You purposely did that to do. And then you got to sit there and run out and have the nerve to say, oh, I ain't do nothing wrong. Oh, I apologize. You ain't apologized to Westbrook after you damn near tore his ACL. You've done multiple. You're the definition of irritants. And you play hard. We understand that. You're one of the best defensive players in the game. I understand that. However, you have done some things that people like, and then you've done things like that. There's far and there's too far. There's one thing that if you push the man face to face after y'all going nose to nose, all right, cool. But when the man talks trash to you after you dropping 41 in your head and he turns around, you push him in his back. What if Chris Paul hurt his whole damn arm? What if he hurt his own back? What if he caught another tailbone or something? Knowing the history of injuries and bad timing of Chris Paul injuries, i.e. COVID, i.e. Game 7 when he was in Houston, i.e. God forbid he would have got injured in this one, but we'll even play the first 2 or 3 games that can cause the natural balance of the series between the Suns and the Bucks in the NBA Finals. You will be the sole prosper reason. Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna get mine. My team lost, but I'm gonna make sure you don't play. And there's mush to do, and God forbid you hurt this dude. And I'll go even further and saying if we find out he gets suspended 1 game next season, 1 game is not enough. I think he needs to be suspended 4 to 5 games, personally. We see you take to Twitter to have this BS apology. Nobody's not buying it because it's who you always are. Who you always going to be. Who you are is Patrick Beverley, an irritant, annoying ass basketball player, and it's never going to change. It gets toward the point where people love you, but then when you step too far out your boundaries and do something like that, we like, damn, I don't respect that. You push a dude while he's walking in his back, walking away after he busted and dropped 41 on your head. You just got man up and take the L. And just take the L, just move on to the next season. That's what you got to do. But no, you want to take things up ahead after the man busts your ass. And remember, like I said before, the man was busting he was talking trash in all series when y'all was, 2 games, when y'all was down 3-2, he was talking trash. When you was coming across the screen and talking after there was a game 4, game 5, when he come across that screen on 8, that moving screen, and then CP3, I guess you want to say flailed or flopped or whatever, came up to him, started talking trash, like, that was a good call. That was a good fake call right there. You were talking trash to him the whole series. I mean, enough is enough. We get to the point we love Patrick Beverley for what he does on the court, but then when he does other things like that, sometimes far is too far.
Should Chris Paul accept Patrick Beverley apology?
Hell no.
Yes. I think he should accept his apology and just move on.
Please, I want to hear this.
He just move on. I mean, the man said he was sorry. His emotions got to. How many times we have been in heated moments, especially playing sports, and then we everybody talking smack. It's the playoffs, man. It's the playoffs. You're supposed to talk smack during the playoffs. I don't like this whole soft NBA. You can't talk smack. And the damn game. And the game was close, and everything's on the line. It's an elimination game for the Clippers. I mean, come on, man. Can we have some 90s basketball back? That's what it was to me. It was a 90s basketball game.
I agree.
If it was the 90s and Patrick Beverley did that, he would not got ejected. You might would have got a technical foul.
I agree with that.
But you would have got ejected.
Right. I agree with that. That would have been what they call a flagrant 2 in their eyes. But I mean, you don't see the issue of a man pushing a man in his back while he's walking away.
It's a big issue. If you want to push somebody, at least do it while he's looking at you. Like, don't. I mean, to all fairness to Patrick Beverley, Chris Paul talked smack, turned his back on him, and then was walking towards the bench, and then he just pushed him. But I see what you're saying. Chris Paul, he could have got hurt because of that. It could have bumped into somebody's knee or something like that, or could have twisted the ankle or something. He could have did something. But at the end of the day, it's the NBA playoffs. Shit gonna get heated. It's a damn elimination game for the Clippers. He was talking smack during the whole first half, and then Chris Paul got in that ass, and then he can't take it. He can't take it, and his emotions got the best of him. Let's move on, man. You apologize. Let's move on.
I agree with that. I agree with that. You move on, no doubt, because obviously you got bigger fish to fry. You got to get your first NBA Finals.
Exactly.
So I agree with that. But just the thing, the fact that dude got a history of this. You know what I'm saying? As I said before, the man purposely injured Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, that was foul.
Was an irritant on Kevin.
Yeah, just like irritant to the Kyrie Irving. Just like Giannis at the Kyrie Irving.
Exactly. It has nothing to do with Kyrie Irving. Stop it. Stop it.
You didn't injure him on purpose? You didn't injure him on purpose? Everybody know that. I shit was on purpose, man.
Here we go.
And nobody answered my damn phone calls. I got text messages. Nobody listened to my damn voicemails. I even left letters on people that's at the job, and nobody has not answered back to me because they know they're wrong.
You know what? I got an idea for you. We should do the first ever Saucy Discourse poll. poll question. We should ask the audience to take a poll if Giannis purposely tried to injure Kyrie Irving. And we want truthful answers and your opinions. And we gonna see. We should put the answer on our poll on our site and see what the people come up with. We should post on our Facebook, have our great people, our great fans that we love oh so much, and we appreciate y'all for listening and coming on live with us on July 4th today. And we should ask that question to the people, and we should see what type of answers we gonna get. And I
I ain't doing it because I don't trust them. I don't trust them, and most of them are damn Knicks fans, just like you. All with your pom pom, arms blue waving themselves. I can't stand them, man. My own damn family. You know what you have to deal with on a daily basis. I got uncles talking about, well, you talk about us. What happened to your Nets? I'm like, at least we won a damn playoff series that took to the game 7 and took that. Y'all got bumped in the first round to a team everybody expected y'all to win. And then you talking shit about Trey Young. Ice Trey bust that ass, and then y'all want to be mad at me. Y'all the ones that were talking smack. Y'all already had your damn mindset on the second round. Am I right or wrong, Marcus? Y'all underestimated the Atlanta Hawks, did you? Let's keep it 100. This is Saucy Discourse.
a little bit. You know, we
No, yes or no?
You know what I'm saying?
I want a yes or no.
We did.
Thank you.
But that's nothing. You know what I noticed now?
Thank you. Let me run a applause for you. Let me run a applause. For you. Go ahead.
But at the end of the day, it don't matter. But I'm noticing where we're going here because it seems like every segment, this is like you're going off your diatribe over my Knicks.
Excuse me?
That deep down, it seems like every part of the episode, every part of the conversations we have, we go all script. And you seem to talk about my New York Knicks. I have a question. I have a bone this deep hatred. And the BX, by the way, just like I do, where does this deep-seated, rooted hatred for my New York Knicks come from? We have struggled. We had been bad. We haven't. This is our first time in the playoffs in 8 years. We won a game in the first time in 8 years. And instead of supporting us, you come on and hate on us. What have we done to people like you, who is a Brooklyn Nets fan that has a better team, better stars, but somehow we get the tabloids. We're on the back pages, we're on the news station, we're on the Sports Center, but y'all had the bigger and better, obviously, but bigger and better talent with KD, Kyrie, James Harden, Blake Griffin, LaMarcus Aldridge before he left, DeAndre Jordan, Nicholas Claxton, Joe Harris, Mike James, and Spencer Dinwiddie, Bruce Brown. You had the squad. But for some reason, we had Julius Randle, the great Derrick Rose, and a whole bunch of other role players. And for some reason, yes, the great Derrick Rose. You be respectful of Derrick Rose. The great Derrick Rose. I want you to show some respect to Derrick Rose. I guarantee you, y'all will take Derrick Rose as your backup right now. Now you can't breathe. Now you can't breathe. Now you can't breathe. You can't breathe now. You can't breathe. You can't breathe. You can't breathe.
The great Derrick Rose. I'm playing. This to answer your question. Let's answer your question without other nonsense you just spilled. First of all, ain't nobody jealous of your goddamn team. The only thing that gets on my nerve, y'all irritate me all. You damn Knicks fans. You irritate me all the goddamn time. Okay, it does not matter if they're from New York. It does not matter y'all from America. It doesn't matter. I don't care about none of that stuff. It's the diehard Knicks fans. Y'all get on my damn nerves. Y'all are delusional. Y'all do not stick to reality. Y'all always thinking y'all getting this big class A free agent and free agency. which I never do in the first goddamn place. Then now in the all season, y'all talking about, oh, we gonna
Okay.
get this and that. We gonna get Carl Anthony Towns. Oh, we gonna get Bradley Beal. No, you're not. You might as well just shut up and go get like Zach LaVine or somebody. Just shut up. Y'all not getting no big class A free agency. Nobody. You do not have the damn what you call it draft picks. You don't have the draft picks, and you don't have the what do you call it? The assets that goes along with it. I don't want no damn Opie Thompson. I don't want him. I don't want no Quickly or some whatever it is. What's his name? Robinson. What's his first name? Robinson.
Mitchell
I don't
Robinson.
want
Keep going.
back ass either. I don't want him. If I was another team, I don't want them. See, you New York Knicks fans, especially my damn household. I got New York Knicks fans in my household and my family. Y'all get on my. I try to tell you.
Smart family.
I
Smart
grew
family.
up as a
Smart
Michael
family.
Jordan fan. I grew up as a Bull fan, right? And every single year, y'all thought y'all was gonna get past the GOAT just like that. Y'all just thought y'all just walk up every morning. Oh, we go. Oh, this is our year. This is our year. 1990. This is our year. 91. This is our year. 92. 93. Y'all got bumped. And y'all got bumped by
That's
MJ.
right.
So MJ finally retires. He finally retired. Go play baseball. Not even for not even for Chicago White Sox. The damn minor league team. They finally make it to the playoff. They finally make it to the finals. Excuse me. You always make it to the playoffs, but you never get to the finals, right? So you make it to the damn finals for the first time in like 20 years, right? And then, and then in Game 7, y'all went to bed, and then John Starks, who's one of the best scorers on the team, wets the bed. I don't care. I told him to his face. Like I said, off the show. I said it to his face.
You should be arrested. You should be arrested. You should be banned from John Starks permanently. You should be
Knicks
banned from
fans like
talking
you,
to John Starks.
or
You have
Knicks
no
fans,
business talking to John Starks.
Knicks fans
No,
like
no,
you.
no.
I'm not
You should
joking.
be banned from talking to John
Y'all
Starks.
irritate
No, no,
me,
no,
and
no,
yes,
no.
set me up to tell them the truth. It's no fun and games. It's no fun and games, but them I had to tell the truth. He
No, it
went
ain't
to bed
fun.
at Game 7,
No, no,
and he knew it. He knew it. And what happens no other years afterwards?
no.
He's with the New York Knicks.
You should be first things first. Let's clarify things. You should be banned from talking to John Starks. You should be
Ben,
arrested for talking to John Starks. You should be
Ben.
banned from talking to John Starks.
Oh,
You as a
oh,
Nick hater have no business talking to John Starks. Period.
why not?
And then you want to bring up one of the biggest things. Why not? Why not? Because haters like you want to, instead of talking to them about his favorite games, you want to talk about the worst game he had in his career when he shot, what was it, 2 for 27 and 2 for 19,
Was
whatever
that
it
the
was.
worst
He
game
had a
of his
bad game
career?
in the playoffs.
I think that's the only worst game in his career.
Yes,
I don't think
worst.
so. I don't think
It
so.
was, it was
Jordan dropped
one,
55
it
when
was
he
one of
first
the
came
worst games of his career.
in 95. That wasn't one of the worst games in his career. Mister, I could defend Michael Jordan. Really? Man, see, this is what you do. Y'all delusional, man. See, you're Knicks fan. See, you started. You started it, man. You irritate me. You wear that damn jersey, man. Y'all started it, man. You started it. You damn Knicks fans. Y'all get on my damn nerves, man. Y'all know, you actually, let's see you are. This is how crazy the Knicks fans are. Do you actually believe the New York Knicks will win a goddamn championship in your lifetime?
In all honesty, yes, I do. If it's just one title, just hear me out. Just hear me out, man.
You're fucking my. What the fuck is so funny about me? Tell me. Tell me what's funny.
Are you serious? Are you serious? In your lifetime? What is?
I'm saying just one. All I want is one.
This is what I'm talking about, man.
I'm not saying no. I'm not saying like that fake king down in LA. Talking about not two.
Why bring him in for?
Let's see.
Why disrespectful?
No. I'm saying one. Just one. In my lifetime, I believe we will get at least one championship. That's it.
Yeah, when you're damn 8 years old, can't really celebrate because you walking around with a damn cane, going like 2 miles per hour. Y'all Knicks fans, y'all need therapy. All you damn Knicks fans need therapy.
We don't
Y'all
need
get on my
therapy, bro.
nerves, man. Y'all really get on my nerves. And y'all are delusional, and it's your fault, meaning Knicks fans' fault, on why y'all ain't going nowhere, man. Because y'all keep supporting this damn team with a bummy owner who doesn't give a shit about the organization, who doesn't give a shit about the players, who doesn't give a shit
Mm-hmm.
about the Knicks fans. He don't give a shit. He just want to make money.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why he just want to make money because it's Knicks fans like you that's willing to support watching MSG, going to MSG and watch the games, buying that damn jersey you just got damn brought. He don't care about anybody else. He don't care about no damn championship. He care about the moolah, the money, the dollar bill, y'all. That's what he care. And y'all fall for it
You
every
know what?
time, man.
We
Say
understand that.
I want to throw rocks at me. Y'all want to throw rocks at the messenger. You want to kill the messenger when I'm trying to help y'all out. Go on a damn boycott
No,
and
no,
make
no,
himself
no,
a team.
no. See, what you need to understand is us Knicks fans, we don't fuck with them. We don't fuck with them. We
He
don't
don't
like them.
care.
We don't fuck with them.
He doesn't
I
care.
know he don't care. Cool.
He doesn't care. You fuck with him not.
And
The point
when we talk
is,
about the Knicks,
hurt him in accounts, hurt him in his
when we
pockets.
when we talk about him, when we talk about the Knicks, his name should not be came up. We don't talk about him. We talk about Tibbs, Coach of the Year. We talk about Worldwide West, Leon Rose. We talk about Julius Randle, Most Improved Player of the Year, even though it didn't show up in the playoffs. We talk about R.J. Barrett. We talk about the future of these two players. Mitchell Robinson, once he gets back healthy. Hopefully we re-sign Derrick Rose. We have something going for the first time in a long time, and you don't like that. You didn't expect us to go to the
It's
playoffs,
not. It's not
but we
like I
did.
don't like it. What I don't like is when y'all go overboard of celebrating. That's
We
the
celebrated because
problem.
we did okay. If we didn't make the playoffs this year, you would have been happy, right?
I'm
Right?
always happy when y'all lose. I mean, it doesn't matter if y'all make the playoffs or not.
See, look at
As long
that.
as if
See,
y'all lose a playoff
just
game, fine. If
you,
y'all lose a regular season game, fine. I just don't like the Knicks. I just don't.
just a horrible human being, man.
I don't like when y'all
That's
go overboard with the celebrating.
horrible, bro.
That has nothing to. Y'all have nothing to
You
celebrate
happy
about.
when we knew we going
Nothing.
overboard. Hey, look, man, we had the first one in 8 years. We went in the playoffs after 8 years of all the misery, all the bad
I
signings,
won
all
one
the
game
bad
in
coaching
the
decisions.
series.
We had
I won one
we
game
had
in the series.
okay, okay. We won one game. What if we got swept?
I mean, it's the Knicks. I
Exactly.
mean,
What if we got
it's
swept?
what you expect, man. It's what you expect. I didn't expect y'all to win one game. And the one game y'all won, y'all act like y'all paraded down 34th Street like one damn shit. The only thing that was missing that night was the damn Larry O'Brien trophy. That's the only thing that was missing that night. I had confetti. Y'all was just had the DJ in the street. Y'all was just dancing. Y'all won one game. See, the over celebrating, that's what. Listen. Don't get me started about the Knicks history. Listen, I was the person that was mad about Phil Jackson. I was mad more about Phil Jackson than any other hard Knicks fan because the way Phil Jackson stole that damn money,
Okay.
didn't show up. He was a rookie GM and tried to hook me everybody like he was gonna like, oh, don't let me play the footage. And when they actually announced Phil Jackson as GM, y'all was like, we got Phil Jackson. We got Phil Jackson. And what do you do? And what do you do? He screwed y'all over, man. Justin Porzingis. I mean, who else? Herman Gomez, whoever's got their name is, Frank the kid. How that worked out for y'all? You know what I'm saying? We got Phil Jackson. I mean, he's a rookie as a GM, and y'all losing your mind, man. We got Phil Jackson, man. Everything gonna turn around. Yeah, we gonna make it to the playoffs, man. But he's a rookie in the position that he's in. He's not coaching the team. Now he was coaching the team. I'm like, oh yeah, he can turn it around for y'all. But damn, he's a GM. He's never been a GM before. But y'all, oh my god. We got Phil Jackson. We got 11-time NBA champion Phil Jackson. He gonna turn this franchise around. You pay him damn $5 million a year for no reason. The man is sleeping at NBA combines and all that good stuff. Yeah, I mean so much, man. He's. I was the one that was angry for y'all. I was the angry one more than any other diehard Knicks fan, and everybody will get mad at me. Like, Jeffrey, you trying to make fun of us? No, I'm mad. I'm mad because he screwed y'all over, man.
You did make
He should be arrested. He should be arrested for grand larceny.
See, all you do is talk about the past. Talk about the president.
You want to talk about the president? How you lost the Hawks? Who y'all predicted to win the NBA? who y'all was predicted to win the series and y'all lost? Oh, you want to talk? You want to talk about the president?
Look at what happens. You talk about your team that had the biggest obstacle.
First of all,
championship and
first of all,
I don't want to hear about the injuries. I don't want to hear about the injuries.
So injury doesn't count.
No. So you had your
doesn't count.
No, you had your diatribe. You had your diatribe. That was my diatribe.
Wow.
The team that we traded for overweight James Harden. Yay. Overweight James Harden. Then we got LaMarcus Aldridge. Yeah, he was overweight. And then y'all got LaMarcus Aldridge.
Surgery.
Hopefully, thankfully, and then thank God, thankfully, he's doing well with his heart surgery, heart palpitations, stuff like that. It's a big thing. And then you go get Blake Griffin. And I'm like, then you see me, it's like, we gonna go get Aaron Rodgers. Dr. J said he's interested to come back to the Nets. Then I was like, then y'all just going far-fetched. I'm like, why don't y'all just grab everybody? Just go see Michael.
First of all,
we're just playing a couple.
Those are memes. Those are not actual factual statements. So how could you pair meme to actual factual statement?
Well, I'm just saying because apparently y'all just wanted to grab everybody that was free agents.
And not for everybody when it comes to the team win. And our fault. Y'all just jealous. Y'all don't have no type of.
Not your fault. But then
y'all just jealous.
No. It's not about that. It didn't even have to be jealous because at the same time, y'all just as home as we were.
Wait. Before we get there. Outcome. Before the outcome of what happened in NBA playoffs, the Knicks fans was not jealous that we had Kyrie Irving, James Harden, and Kevin Durant on the same team. We had LaMarcus Aldridge and Blake Griffin. Y'all wasn't jealous? Why? Why y'all were jealous? Answer that question. Why y'all were jealous?
I don't know the reason why.
I tell you why.
They said they wanted to.
No. I tell y'all why y'all were jealous. You know why y'all were jealous? Because y'all could have had the same team, but that idiot owner who y'all support the team, who the money goes in his pockets, by the way, didn't want to offer Kevin Durant the full max. Y'all could have had Kyrie. Y'all could have traded for James Harden. They could have found a way to do it. Y'all could have had LaMarcus Aldridge. Y'all could have had Blake Griffin, who played well, by the way, for the Nets. Y'all could have had him. It was just jealousy, man. We lose.
Look at me. I can dunk again.
Blake Griffin.
Look at me. I can dunk again.
You got to be disrespectful.
You
got to be disrespectful.
I can dunk again. What happened to DeAndre Jordan, who y'all traded for? Y'all signed before going to another team, and then all of a sudden Steve Nash comes in. Y'all don't play small ball. Game 7.
He can't play small ball.
Why not?
He can't play small ball.
You have to put him in the game. You didn't have nobody else on there.
He cannot play small. He can't play small ball.
Bruce Brown. Bruce Brown. Is that the man who was supposed to give the ball to Kyrie in Game 3? To say that you had your time, KD. You had your time, Kyrie. You had your time, James Harden. It's my time. I want to be at 24 years of age. I want to be the man that New York City and Brooklyn was going to talk about. It was going to be about KD. It was going to be about Kyrie. It was going to be about me. Bruce motherfucking Brown. And then takes the ball, so pass it to Kyrie, and shoots the ball, and it just hits the side and back.
He's Bruce Brown.
That Kyrie.
He showed up in the damn playoffs.
Hold on. It's the same game that Giannis allegedly stepped on Kyrie's foot.
Allegedly. Clear as day.
My leg hurt. My knee hurt.
Clear as day.
Oh, please. Oh, please,
It's not
please.
cliche.
Have you submitted your emails?
I'm
Have you submitted
ready.
your email to Adam
Turn back
Silver?
in the responses
Uh
back.
huh. You should be banned from talking basketball right there. You should be
Me?
banned
Me should be
from
banned
going
talking
to the
basketball?
arena.
Really?
Yes, you should be
Mr. The New
you should
York
be
Knicks going to win
banned.
a
You should be
championship in
banned
my
from not.
lifetime. I should be banned from talking basketball? Really?
Sure, sure,
Please,
sure,
you Knicks fans,
sure.
y'all
See,
get on
I
my
could do
nerves,
that.
man. Stop leaving messages on Facebook and stuff. Y'all get on my damn nerves, man. Anyway, moving
Y'all
on.
should. I don't know, y'all. Yeah, come on, let's move on. Come
Should the
on, move
Clippers
on. Like
trade Paul
Jay.
George for Damian Lillard? It's all you, Mr. Marcus, since
No,
you picked them to win the West.
no, no. For what? Okay,
So
let me
you want
be. I hate.
to
This is
trade
not
for
gonna sound
Damian Lillard?
no. Oh, would I trade Paul George for Damian Lillard? Oh yeah, in a heartbeat.
That's
Problem
the question.
is, Clippers don't have. Yeah, but I would if I'm the GM. I'm trading Paul George for Damian Lillard. Absolutely, because Dame Lillard, as much as I love Paul George, Dame Lillard will get the job done. Simple as that. However, in a realistic world that we live in, it would not be a good trade because
Realistic work
if
from
you
Nick fan.
take Paul George, can I finish, please, Mr. Rudeness? Thank you. It's just rude, man. It's rude. In a realistic NBA world, obviously, Dame Lillard, he gets traded to the Clippers. Kawhi decides to leave. What does he have with him? He doesn't have a number two. He may not even have a number three. Reggie Jackson is not there. Luke Kennard may not be there. Marcus Morris may not be there. Who is going to be your number two? Dame's going to give you a good 50, 60 at least, a week or two, a couple games, couple nights. But then you don't have a number two. That's when CJ was there. The problem with Dame is he does not have a clear number three. I love Dame. I'm a Dame fan. I love to have. Can you imagine Dame in the Garden? Now that's here, no there. I know I don't want to get you upset again because we just had your little diatribe. However,
Get
Dame
the
has a number two in CJ. Dame does not have one. See, you can't help yourself. You can't help yourself. You just can't help yourself. The thing is, Dame does not have a number three. Paul George would be technically going to a better situation by getting traded to the Blazers because he would have a number two. All they have to do is find a way to get a number three. Simple as that. It'd just be like if the Dame leads his team to the playoffs, who's he going to have to lean when times get tough and he's dropping 50, 60 points in the game in the playoffs and he has no backup? Who's he going to lean on? He's going to play every minute of the whole damn series and he's going to be beyond exhausted. Who's he going to have? You need someone to back you up. Now you see in NBA, a team's got the big two, some cases a big three. Some cases like your Brooklyn Nets had a case of six, a big six. But that's not like I said, neither here nor there. In the case of Paul George, he would be like the 1A, and then you have CJ, you would have Nurkic, you would still have the same team, but they would all ultimately end up being in the same situation as Dame would be traded to the Clippers because they would still both get eliminated in the first round. So to answer that question, I would think it would be I would still trade for Dame, but I would have Dame. I would get like a number two and a number three for Dame. I had to get a second star for Dame. So when he gets on the bench, you have that dude that can like, you know what? Dame's on the bench. Let me take over. Let me do my thing. And if I got my number three right here, I can give the ball to when I'm feeling tired and I need help. I mean, what you think, bro? I know that was a
Um,
lot.
no, not really. That was a good
That
take.
was a lot.
That was a good take. Um, should the Clippers trade for Damian Lillard? I would say yes. I will get on the phones and see what the Portland Trailblazers is asking for. Um,
Mm-hmm.
if anything, I'll probably do a sign and trade and then trade Kawhi. If that was an option, that's an option. Um, but
Mm-hmm.
I think Damian Lillard and Paul George makes a good combo. You right.
Mm-hmm.
They would definitely need a third person, but maybe they could like a third scorer. Not first tier, probably like a second tier, like maybe somebody like a like a Harris from Philly, like and that type of caliber as a player who can score the ball. Maybe like a
Tobias Harris. I
like a
like that.
Harris or a Militant, like something that type of caliber of a player. I'm not saying actually them, but a player like that.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And yeah, and I think the Clippers be in good hands if they could actually pull that off. You know, because they got the big
Right.
man and Zabak. They got some shooters. They got Patrick Beverly and all that. They got some rough riders on that team. I'll approve more on the bench. Maybe go out to Carmelo, something like that. Um, but yeah,
Yeah.
I think the Clippers just to make some a few adjustments and they have to get rid of the two. They have to get either rid of Kawhi or they have to get rid of Paul George, and then just work from there.
Mm.
Or you could keep both of them and
Yeah,
trade
but
for
to get rid
CJ
of a
McCollum.
Kawhi, that would be
That'd be a good.
very interesting.
That'd be a good pickup. And you keep both of them
That'd be
and
a
get
real
that
good
CJ
one.
McCollum.
Yeah, that's pretty good right there. Now you got to now I won't call it a big three, but you will have 'cause I would say that would be a contender. You would
Yes,
be a contender, yeah. You would give that other LA team problems because they don't have a third star. They have a big two. They don't have a big three.
right.
I would have to agree with that.
Because CJ McCollum's a
Okay,
second tier. He's a second tier player.
he's a second tier, absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
he'd
that's the
be
type of player
perfect.
they need.
He was sliding. You would basically have McCollum at your starting five. Let's say you had Pat Bev at the one, McCollum at the two, George at the three, Kawhi at the four because he can handle wings and big men.
Right.
And then you would have probably Zubac or DeMarcus Cousins or Zubac or DeMarcus Cousins at the five, whatever float your boat, whatever choice would be. Tyloo would be that smart coach. He could definitely mix and match with lineups, but those would be your big three. Those would be your main three starters. You got your star in Kawhi, you got your two in George, and you got your three in McCollum. I mean, can't go wrong with that.
All right. Speaking of Kawhi,
But then you look at Portland side, that
go
would be
ahead.
good too. Because then you got Paul George, you got Paul George. If McCollum would stay, you got Paul George, McCollum, and you still have Melo. You can't go back. You can't go wrong with that either. There'd be no defense played, but you would have enough.
Right. Speaking of Kawhi, should Kawhi leave the Clippers?
It's a tough one.
It's a tough one.
Um, it is a tough one.
It is not
I thought
tough.
about it for a while. I think it is. It's tougher than people think because I'm. I don't know what it is about this dude, man. And this whole knee injury thing. Seems like he got beef with. I'm not. My knee is always hurt. My knee always hurt. Oh, the medical red flag. Medical red flags. If this is true again, they'll be San Antonio all over again. But it's like, what is the point of having a medical group on an NBA basketball team if you're defying and disrespecting them at every turn? It's like, oh my, no, I know my knee is bad. I understand we know your knee is bad, but we done test after test after test after test, and we're saying that you're good. And then you won't, and they're going to say, because obviously Kawhi is not going to say nothing. Uncle Dennis will more say something than anything else, because that's basically his manager. He would more likely come out and say, like, yo, my knee is hurt. My knee is hurt. It's not what y'all think. It's really, really bad. But to answer your question, I would think he would kind of run it. Part of me wants to say he would run it back and stay in LA because as he did all this stuff after Toronto, went to LA, grabbed Paul George to come with him because they both LA guys. You grew up in LA, saw the New Balance commercial, the new King. I'm this, I'm that, yada yada. This is my town now. This Kawhi town, yada yada. This is my team. This is where I want to stay. I'm here in LA. I think there's part of me thinking that he wants to say, but then there's the other part with the whole knee injury, and part of me thinks that he should. That I believe that he was healthy enough to play. I know the way he went down. No one. I don't know when he really went down. I forgot what game it was. Do you remember what game he went down? Because I didn't see any. I watched the whole series. I didn't see anything that looked awkward. What game was it?
You said Kawhi when Kawhi went down.
Do you remember? Yeah, yeah. What game?
I,
You
th-
remember what
I
game he
think
went down?
I
Because
think it was,
I
I
watched the
think it
whole
was
series.
I think it was like game 3 or 4. One of those. It was like one of them
What's
late
this?
games.
It was a Utah game, right? Well, Utah series, right?
Yeah, I think it was like 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Game three or
So
four.
I, it might have been when he dunked on Derek Favors. Maybe they might have leaned
Nah,
on that knee.
nah. It was a fast break. I think he bumped into somebody else's knee.
It was a fast
I think
break.
it was Angles. Yeah, it was a fast break. He was going towards the lane, and then I think he bumped into Angles or one of them guys, or Rudy Gobert knee, and then
Oh, Angle's knee.
yeah,
Right. But I mean, it seemed like it's the same knee over and over again. Like if I were to leave, though, it seems like everywhere I go, I have questions. And if I'm an NBA team as good as you are, I will have questions about that knee. And then we talked about a team like Miami. Miami would be perfect because Kawhi, to me, as I said before, as good as he is, he's a top 10 player in the league right now. He's no leader. He ain't no leader. So, in my opinion, with the style of play that Pat Riley runs and Mickey Arison and Eric Spoelstra runs, am I one to be on that type of scene? And then we're working out with a guy like Jimmy Butler who gonna work your ass off with Bam Adebayo. Yeah, I can see that. I'm not. I can see that. You would Kawhi. I only see Kawhi to stay in LA or going to a contender where I would be Miami, staying in LA with the Clippers or Dallas. I don't really see any other team. I'm a Knicks fan, and I wouldn't want Kawhi. I
but
know it
should he?
sounds crazy. I know it
But the
sounds
question
blasphemous.
is,
I wouldn't want Kawhi.
should he leave the Clippers?
Should
Yes,
he?
yes, yes, no.
I think he should stay.
Gotcha.
I think he should stay.
All right. Okay.
I think he
My
should
take
stay.
on this. My take on Kawhi Leonard. Thoughts about him leaving the Clippers? Nope.
Mm.
You cannot leave the Clippers. If you leave the Clippers,
Why?
that would be some sucker shit. Because you went through that whole
It would.
drama. You went through that whole drama in San
Mm-hmm.
Antonio. No, and goddamn, you was faking all the time so about
Mm-hmm.
your damn leg and all that type of shit. To get out of San Antonio, you
Mm-hmm.
get out of San Antonio, and you go to your
Mm-hmm.
hometown where you wanted, where your heart, where you go to Toronto, right? You go win a championship in
Right.
Toronto. You leave Toronto after 1 year, and then you want to
Right.
go to your home. You say, I want to leave Toronto. I want to go back home. You want to go back to LA. And then you go to
Right.
the Clippers. This is
That's
what
right.
you wanted, Kawhi. This is what you wanted. You are part of. Listen, the Toronto Raptors have not won a championship until you came along.
This is a fact.
The Clippers
It's a
never
fact.
won a damn championship. Now you there. This is your second year going to your third. What you gonna do about it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we know you got hurt in the playoffs, but damn, you cannot leave the LA Clippers until you win a championship for that franchise. Because if
I would
I
agree with
think
that.
that you actually have the thought of going to a Miami or going to another contender, that would be a certain type of dent in your legacy.
Right.
Now, this is hypothetical.
First of all, the
If
dent is already in his legacy.
if Kawhi Leonard leaves the Clippers and go to Miami and wins the championship in Miami,
Mm-hmm.
that doesn't look good for you, Kawhi. It doesn't.
Yeah, it don't
When
look
you
good.
went to the Clippers, I want to
Don't
go
look
to the
good.
Clippers. I don't want to play with LeBron. Now, if you try to stop me from playing with LeBron, you got to go get Paul George. They got Paul George, and you have not did nothing with Paul George in 2 years.
Mm-hmm. No doubt.
So you got to do
And then
you got to man up, and you got to actually bring a championship to the first championship to the LA Clippers. Now, if you do that, then we have nothing else negative to say about Kawhi Leonard because he brought a championship to a franchise who never won a damn NBA title ever.
it's a fact.
So you have to stay in LA. You have to stay with the Clippers, Kawhi.
Make it work.
You got to make it
Yeah,
work.
Joe, y'all make it work.
Also, the GM
Can't
job.
make it work for him.
You a top player for that team. You the superstar. Call your GM and tell him what type of players you want. Oh, the superstars do it.
Yeah. Here's a little fishy thing that I. What if he calls the GM and says, you know what? I want to come back. I want to sign here, but I don't want Paul George on my team. That'd be very interesting. That would be
That's very
very
predictable.
interesting. Nothing's predictable as we've seen in the past. You know, what if he goes on and say, you know what? I don't want to be with the Clippers no more. I want to go with the other LA team. Maybe he talks to
I
that
don't
other
think he
guy.
ever gonna do that.
They did. They did. We sat here and said that just 1 minute ago, anything's possible in the NBA. With
No,
everything that's
anything's
going
possible,
on,
but I think they ain't gonna do that.
and
Could that be another sucker move? What the hell you have the damn
it could
crown in
be.
your damn Cadillac for?
And yeah, your commercials, yeah. Oh, this is my town. I'm the king. Oh, really? Okay, I'm the new
It's a
king.
sucker move. You can't do that.
You had your time.
If you take your ass to Golden State or something,
Is oh no,
Lord
God,
have mercy.
I'm telling you right now, y'all. I'm telling you, wait, all these Golden State
Lord have
fans, yo,
mercy.
y'all make me no, yo, Golden State fans, y'all make me sick sometimes. First it was
What?
Giannis. Oh, come on over. First it was Giannis. You don't trust me. I have a lot of family that are Golden State fans. They were talking about Giannis, Steph, and Clay. No. Anytime that somebody's gonna be big time free agent, oh, you know, we can renew this, we can do that, then we get this first to get that. Stop it. Just stop.
You gonna
Y'all
tell me
don't
to
do
stop
it for
it?
why.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
I
whoa,
stop. Oh, hear
whoa!
me out. Hear
Stop
me out.
presses.
Just hear me
No,
out.
stop
Just hear me
presses.
out. Hear
Stop
me out though. Hear me
presses.
out.
Go
Hear
ahead.
me
I'll
out
let you
though.
go. I'll
Hear
let
me
you go.
out.
Go ahead.
Hear
Go
me
ahead.
out. But hear
Go
me
ahead.
out.
You got some nerve.
Hear me out though. But these Golden State fans, y'all already got the two greatest shooters ever seen
And
play
what's
the
the
game.
problem? And what's the problem?
You already got James Wiseman. Y'all
And
already got
what's the
Draymond
problem?
Green. You already got this kid Jordan Poole. Y'all
And
about
what's
to
the
have
problem?
y'all got two more draft picks.
And what's the problem?
And the first top 10 in the round in the first round, then y'all told me y'all need
That's
another
what racist.
superstar. For what? For
The third
what?
man
Y'all
on
don't
the
need that.
team.
Y'all good with already y'all got.
No, they're
No,
not.
they already have the
They're not.
team and name is
No, no,
I'm
no. They
sorry.
are not
Okay,
good
well
with Wiseman and Draymond Green. They are not that good. They need a
I
third person, a third scorer, not
they
a
do have
class
a third
A
score. He's
man.
already on the team.
Who? Who?
His name is going to be James Wiseman. You have to trust me on this. James Wiseman, trust me on
James
this, cuz
Wiseman.
he's that good. He's he's that good. He showed off in his first year before he got hurt.
He's a
Trust me on
rookie.
this. He is that good. He's a better upgrade than everybody else they had in the past. He's way better than Bogut, way better than who was it, Zaza Pachulia. He's better than Kevon Looney. He's better than all those
Watch him
players. Just trust me
as a
on this. He's
two-time
got
champion.
more
Watch him out.
offense. Okay, all those people are two-time champions, but he has better offense and defense than better than all three of them combined.
I mean, if you say so.
And then you combine that with Draymond. Look, if you make a trade, obviously the first one person everybody know Wiggins is gone, guaranteed.
Oh hell yeah,
There's no
he
conversation.
gotta
You
go. He
already
gotta
know
go.
your ass is gone.
Yeah, he gotta go.
Yeah, you're you're finito, okay? But when y'all start talking about, oh, can you imagine if we got Zach LaVine? Or could you imagine if can you imagine if we had this player? Can you imagine we had Anthony Davis? Where are y'all coming from with this? Just stop. Just stop, Golden State fans. Just stop. Or could you imagine we had Derek Booker? Could you imagine that now I'm seeing trades
Ah,
with Steph and Dame on the same team? Y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop, yo. All these Golden State fans make me sick, man. That's the team that make me sick. Golden State.
oh,
Steph.
oh,
Nobody's gonna
okay.
have Steph and Dame on the same team.
Oh,
Go ahead,
okay.
because I already know where you're going. Go
Look at
ahead. Go ahead.
look at the pot calling the kettle black. You got some damn nerves to tell Golden State fans that they're out of their
I do have
goddamn
nerve.
lives. You do the same goddamn thing.
No. See the
You know,
difference.
you
They
don't.
already have
You don't.
established stars. They have no. Here's the difference. We have at least we thought was a number one in Julius Randle, but he's not a number one. We found out in the playoffs. Who is the number one in Golden State? It's Stephen Curry. Who is your number two when he comes back? It is Klay Thompson. Our number two, R.J. Barrett.
No, I'm talking about
No,
that.
I'm wearing
Already
his
have
jersey, but
already. I'm talking about adding on to the team. and you go out your way all the time to say, "Oh, we gonna get a Bradley Bill.
Mhm.
Oh, we gonna get a Damon Lillard. Oh, we gonna get a Carl Anthony Towns.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you do the same thing. It's no
Well, I didn't,
difference. It doesn't matter to have
I
Steph or
didn't,
Clay on the
I
team.
didn't say Carl Anthony Towns.
Listen,
I
a
didn't
lot
say
of Knicks,
Carl Anthony Towns.
not
I
you
did say Clay.
specifically, but there's a lot of Knicks fans who want to put out mock trades and put up mock trades
Hmm.
for Carl Anthony Towns. We want to put out Obi Toppin or fucking Robinson or quickly and a first and second round pick to get Carl Anthony Towns. They put out mock trades. The other Knicks fans are putting out mock trades out there. I do the same thing, so you have no right to call out Golden State fans. Only thing that Golden State needs, they need a third scorer, and they be good. I don't care they have Steph or
You're
Clay
greedy.
already, because
I'm
you're not
sorry.
on 100%. Clay is gonna be
They're
100%.
greedy.
Or you're not sure Clay gonna be 100%. Steph Curry gonna come back and do his thing. You got Draymond Green gonna come back and do his thing. You got Wiseman. Hopefully needs to improve.
Hmm.
They have okay bench. They need to improve
They're
on their
greedy.
bench. That the Golden State Warriors are greedy.
Greedy. Like I know, like y'all already got y'all won championships half last season essentially. Y'all dominated. Y'all changed the game of basketball in terms of shooting forever. They got the greatest shooter of all time, is Stephen Clay. When he comes back, God help us all, because everybody's talking about next year, next year, next year. For some damn reason, I got a bad feeling that Golden State is going to be top two next year. I don't know what it is. I just got this bad hunch.
If they have a good
Clay come
offseason.
back, uh, damn the offseason, man. We ain't seen Clay. Just think about this. We ain't seen Clay Thompson in 2 years. That's scary right now. That is scary. And he's saying right now, as I checked on, I'm on live on it. I'm looking on his IG recently. He is 90% healthy. That is a scary damn sight for a man that been watching the finals and the playoffs for the last 2 years and ain't shot in a game in the last 2 years. That's a scary damn sight. Now you got Steph and Clay. You're going to have a healthy Wiseman. Well, what they do with Wiggins, he's probably going to be gone. It's going to keep Draymond because you're not trading Draymond. It Golden State. I'm saying it right here, right now. I'm saying it early. They're going to be top two next year. Top two, maybe top three.
Well, I'm not
It's
sure. I'm not
it's
saying
gonna
that
be
yet
it's gonna be
because
bad.
I have to see the
It's gonna be
offseason.
bad.
I have to see the moves they make in the offseason. I'm not gonna say that real fast. Saying they're gonna be a top two team, and they could be a playoff team when they get Clay back. But what goes on after that? I mean, they have to add another big scorer to that team.
I would hope they would add a bigger bench, but I think that might be
They need to
their
work on
plan
the
for this year.
bench. Listen,
I think
you
that might be their plan.
you have Clay coming back. You have a lot of teams that want to play with Golden State, knowing that all of them are healthy. The reason why nobody went to Golden State last year because
Because of
nobody was
Clay.
really healthy. So
Right. He
you
wasn't.
got the Splash Brothers coming back. You got Draymond. You got Wiseman, who might be considered in the trade. You never know. It can happen. I heard some trade talks with his name on it. But what I'm saying is that they have to work on a bench and they need that third scorer. I'm not saying go after a Class A free agent, but somebody who can actually be, a third wheel to that team because Draymond can't really score like that. You need a third scorer and a better bench.
Okay.
And if they do that in the
Okay. Well,
offseason, yeah, I can see they be
it's
a
not here
two
nor there.
team in the West.
All right. Well, let's transition to something else that we have not had a chance to talk about. This will be our very first time talking about this, and that is the sport of Olympics.
Yes.
So a young lady, a young phenom by the name of Shakari Richardson, just recently ran a race. I say about 2 weeks ago when I watched the race, and she just dusted these girls, just dusted them, destroyed them. And it was a good look at Black Power, and I was behind it. And then she's gonna go to the Olympics, and the next thing you know, she gets suspended for weed, not crack, not cocaine, not angel dust, not steroids, amphetamines, nothing. Plain old weed. So my question to you, my brother, is: should Shakari Richardson be able to run the 100-meter race in the Olympics this year? In your honest opinion,
My honest opinion, hell
I'm
yes.
gonna let you have it because I'm a lawyer. Yeah, that's not even
Oh yeah,
this. This should
she be
not be a
even won the
debate.
100 meter race. That's not even a goddamn question because you have all these other goddamn
It's not even.
athletes r- using steroids and all the type of shit, and you're mad off about weed. No, the hateration is that she's winning all these damn races. That's the hateration, and she's a black woman. And then you're trying to. I had this white lady say,
Hmm.
"Oh, she might be on steroids too. Look at her nails." Really, really. See, these people cannot. She got the long nails. Like, she got the long nails. Oh, she must be on steroids. She got long nails. Like, these people, listen, these people who actually say these things about
All
black
these.
women are
Mm,
ridiculous. And it is mad because they're not elite.
ridiculous, bro.
They're mad because when it comes to the Olympics,
Exactly.
we dominate every single fucking sport in the Olympics. Without black people being in the Olympics, the United States would be nowhere. They will have no gold because you know damn well you're not the
That's
best in
right.
hockey. You're not the best in basketball. You're not the
Hmm.
best in racing. You're not the best in maybe wrestling. I'll give you a little wrestling because you got people like Brock Lesnar and all
That's a
that stuff
fact.
out there. Okay. All the other sports, tossing and all that good stuff,
Hmm.
lifting weights, strongest man in the world. Listen, when it comes to black people being in the Olympics and actually waving that American flag, there is a lot of jealousy. And the jealousy is that it comes from our DNA. That we are the strongest,
That's right.
toughest, tough minded,
Especially
talented
track.
people on the face on the earth. This is why we
That's what that
dominate
is.
every single fucking sport. And y'all can pat yourself on the back with Tony
That's right.
Hawk on them
Especially
motherfuckers.
when it comes to track.
But when it comes to actually breaking it down in each and every sport, we dominate. And without us, y'all want to have no fucking gold medals. So y'all need to stop all this hateration.
That's a fact.
Oh, it's marijuana. It's marijuana. Oh, okay. So marijuana is legal in certain states. Now I don't know about whatever she's at in the Olympics or whatever, but damn it, it's not a drug that will actually hurt anybody. It's not.
Hmm.
Maybe she's using the drug to heal.
Not at all.
She could be in pain. So the Olympics with y'all
She was in pain.
prejudice. All right, with the Olympics, where your racist asses want to ban Black Lives Matter T-shirts and all these damn rules and regulations that actually contains to black folks, fuck you. Give that woman
Yes, sir.
a chance to win that 100 meter, and I guarantee you she's gonna win. Give us a certain amount of days for the week to get out her system and watch. She will still blow the motherfuckers out the water. Cause that's what we do. Floor show, bro. Why you gonna pour me another drink?
You go ahead. You pour that drink, brother, because we got toast to that, man. We got toast to that. Now, real talk. I look. Ain't gonna be no debate here. Ain't no be no debate here. Shakari Richardson, straight up. First of all, first things first. Even though it's wrong, it's not. First of all, we know it's wrong for people to smoke weed. Knowing they go be in the Olympics. Okay, that's fine. We understand it. The woman is coping to. She was coping because she had recently lost her biological mother. Any male, any female out there, or even you go as pets if you want to, that have lost special people in your life that are close to you, it's not an easy thing to deal with. It's a daily process. And I believe medical health reasons say that you are allowed to smoke weed while coping with people's death. Now, if I'm wrong, please correct me. Thank you. However, it's very, very hard to destroy this woman's dreams like this. Like, why would y'all do that? All this woman wanted to do was run the Olympics. First of all, y'all probably was scared as y'all knew she was gonna bust your ass in the damn track anyway, 100-meter track anyway. Y'all know y'all was gonna bust her ass, but y'all want to take her dream away because y'all want to be clear asshole like the Olympics always been. Because y'all knew when it comes to track, if it's not the United States, it's definitely Jamaica or Trinidad or Tobago. Or when it comes to sports and track, all right. So the fact that this woman was coping, she's only smoking weed to cope for her mother's death, her biological mother's death. What's even more impressive that this young woman is keeping in the buck. She admitted she was wrong, and she admitted, like, look, she took control of the situation. She didn't bullshit about it. She told the truth. She's like, "Hey, look, yes, I did it. I smoked weed to cope with my mother's death. This is something I'm dealing with in terms of mental health. This shit happens, but I feel like I should not be banned from racing track. Y'all probably banned her because y'all knew she was gonna bust every track ass that from around the damn world because this y'all knew that y'all was not on this woman's level. Simple as that. Some of the rules that they have with the Olympics in terms of ethics and racism or systemic racism is complete bullshit. Okay, there's an article out there, and I want people to look at it. There's an article out there of a transgender man that was a man that changed to a woman. I forgot what country she's from. She's competing in the Olympics, and she is at a certain weight, and for some specific reason, she is qualified to lift weights in the Olympics. I believe it's for the women's 200 something weightlifting, something like that. I didn't read the whole article, but y'all allow people. I have no problem with transgenders. But the thing is, y'all allow certain people, whoever y'all seem to want to, that has been smoking weed for years, has been dealing with weed a couple of years. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's not forget Michael Phelps. The man's smoking pot, but he still won 28 fucking medals. But all of a sudden, this woman was going to run her. But she's won her very first Olympic race at the age of 18. And y'all gonna stop them? Y'all gonna stop the black woman from even achieving her dream for representing for us?
Right.
For us? Oh, why? Because she wear orange hair? Why? Because she wear crazy long nails? This is who she is as a woman. This is who she is. And y'all want to stop her from this BS because she smoked a little weed? You've had athletes dealing with worse with crack and cocaine, and you let them go in no problem. Oh, they end up passing the test. Oh, it was a mistake. Bullshit. Y'all want to destroy this woman's dreams before it even gets started. She clearly won the race, fair and square. You don't need weed to win a damn race. That's what y'all trying to say. Now, regardless if she admitted, she stepped up like a woman, grown ass woman, admitted, look, I did it to cope with my mother's death. I was wrong. It should never happen. I apologize. She took control of the situation. She admitted she was wrong. What's done is done. Let this woman race, man. So I'm telling you right now, if she don't win that race, we not watching. We not watching. So I'm not going to watch. As much as I want to see, I don't mind watching.
I mean, you're absolutely right, brother. And it's kind of hypocritical and having transgenders competing in Olympics and women's. Yeah, it's excuse me. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
I'm back.
yeah. No, I was saying it's kind of hypocritical how you have genders competing in a women's division. All
Right.
these damn Jelana mans want to compete in the same field as women, which is called cheating. If you're gonna have
Pretty
something,
much.
if you want the transgenders to actually compete in Olympics, have a division for them.
Hmm.
Because at the end of the day, it's all about physicality. Listen, if you was born a man and whatever in your mind you think you're a woman and you decide to get all that change up for you, that's your business. But you want to compete in the same field as a woman, knowing that you was actually born a man
Knowing that you
and
used to
you
be a
have,
man.
yeah, and have all these physical strength and abilities and
Hmm.
advantages against a woman, and then you want to call it fair? It's not fair. It's not. I don't care what they actually going through their heads. It's not fair. But you don't see that on the opposite happening. I don't see any
Right.
transgender woman coming to play in the NBA because it wouldn't make no difference. Now, if a transgender man would go play in the WNBA, it's an issue with that. I mean, it's a movie. It's called Joanna Man.
Right.
Well, he wasn't a transgender, but he just needed some bread, so he decided to put a wig on and actually go play the
Right.
WWE to make some money. That's all it is.
Right.
That's all it is. They need to have a
So,
certain division, even if they can make the argument at this is divisive and everything. Oh, I believe I'm a woman, but your physicality and your DNA genetic makeup doesn't put you in that same category as a woman.
hmm
It's not fair. It's not fair to a woman who worked hard and trained hard all the years to make it to the Olympics, and they have a man who been doing the same thing, who actually think he's a woman, competing in the same division as she in, and and winning fucking gold medals. It's not fair. So
right.
I
It's a
could get
fact.
it. I could get it. Why every woman is mad about this, having a transgender woman running or playing in a sports that they in, because it's cheating. And they need the Olympic community and other sports communities, whether it's high school, junior high school, or college or whatever. They need to come together, or get together and actually try to come up with a better solution for this, because it's
hmm
ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Moving on.
Yeah, they have this other ban. They have some other ban on black women having their own business, or they can't wear their own head caps in the swimming thing. I heard. I'm like, yo, are y'all serious? So y'all just want to eliminate everything that we got.
No, that's
So
what they do.
a small business, yeah, it's like a small business can. So a small business can company can't wear their can't girls can't wear, or men can't wear. It's like certain head caps, so they feel like their head is trying to say their head is too big or something like that. Like, first of all, we know y'all being systemic racist. Now you're being straight up disrespectful. Oh, we want to protect the black woman's hair. Man, we know the game. We not stupid. Stop
Exactly.
the systemic racism. Like, enough is enough. You don't see us African Americans, or at least most of us, disrespecting other races. We don't care about that. I'm tired of the same old bullshit. Let this woman run and let's get this nonsense over with, man. Y'all just know that she gonna bust your ass. She gonna destroy every country in the dust. That's what it's really about. She has to run. You can't have someone qualify in the Olympics and they just ban them for something like we. But you had Michael Phelps won 28 goals when y'all knew he was already high in the first place. That shit don't add up. It's all right for the brother. It's all right for the white man to win 28 goals, 28 medals when he was already high, but it's not okay for the black woman to smoke weed and she gets banned from it.
Yeah, it's a lot of hypocrisy, man. It's a lot of hypocrisy when it comes to. There's a lot of white privilege going on as well. But I mean, that's they shit. I mean,
That is their shit.
that's white folk shit, man. I mean, is there Olympics? We don't run that shit. We don't control it. We just participate in it. And maybe we need to come to a point we stop participating and white folk shit. I'm not saying all white folks think that way or think
No,
that way
not
to
all.
Richardson. I'm not saying all
Not
that.
all.
I just talking about the motherfuckers that run the shit. You wouldn't get mad about marijuana and talking about how she might be on steroids too because her nails is long. I mean, come on. You might as well put on a damn. You might as well put on a KKK hood on her. You might as well put one on.
Right?
If you,
Did we get mad at certain races when we talk about Chinese food? Oh, she Chinese. She in a Chinese restaurant. Or we talking about a Spanish woman. Oh, she wants a Dominican restaurant. Or she does hair. Or she does it. Like, we don't sit there and think or say stupid things like that. We don't think like that. We don't think the type of stuff that some of those people, as you just said, say. Like, come on, man.
right.
Like, enough is enough. Let's move the hell on before it starts
All
spazzing out.
right, bro. Yeah, let's move on.
Sorry. Um, let's see. Thoughts on Chauncey Billups just recently signed a 5-year deal with the Portland Trailblazers. Congrats to Chauncey. However, it's a two-part question. So the first question is, um, are you okay with the Blazers signing this 5-year deal, knowing the possible controversy behind it? And the second part of the question is, do you think this makes Dame Dollar happy?
I don't like the 5 year deal. I think it should be a little more lesser years. Chauncey
Mm-hmm.
Billups as a candidate. I like Chauncey Billups. He was on the Clipper staff, but actually lost in the playoffs. But anyway, that's a different story. But I had to put that in there. I had to put that in there, man. But Chauncey Billups, he's a good
You're
candidate.
petty. You are a petty
Can't help it.
Karen. That's what
I
you are.
can't
You're a
help it.
petty Karen.
I'm petty with capital letters. I can't help it, man. I can't. It's in my DNA. It runs in the family. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It runs in my bloodline.
You're a petty Karen. Go ahead.
We some petty people. But anyway, Chauncey Billups, I think he's a okay hire, not a great hire. Does that satisfy Dame? I think Dame's gonna give it a chance. This is going off Dame's personality. I think he's gonna give it a chance, see how the chemistry is, and then if it does not work out next season, then I think he's gonna ask for a trade.
Hmm.
So that's how I feel about the whole Chauncey Billups thing. Yeah, if I was Dame, I give it a chance because to me the best coaches are ex players. You got Nate McMillan. You got all these
Ty
other
Lue,
Ty
Monty
Lue,
Williams.
because they know the game. I mean, not saying that other coaches don't know the game, but they
Right.
they floor. Most of them are floor generals. And they know it's a different vision of what you see as a player than actually a coach. And when it comes to certain type of moments about experience and everything, as a player, it's certain different when it comes from a coach. So the whole controversy about Damian Lillard, I think he should just give it a chance, give Chauncey a chance, give her brother a chance, and see how it's going to work with the chemistry and everything, and the plays, and also the coaching staff that he's going to pick. That's very important as well. We got to pay attention
That's important. Right.
going in
Right.
future episodes of the show. So it's going to be Chauncey Phillips, that his coaching staff, and the relationship between Dame Lillard. If Dame decides to stay for 1 year without asking for a trade this offseason, he has to give Chauncey Billups a chance and see how it's going to work out. Now, if it doesn't work out at the end of the season, then I think Dame should ask for a trade because he deserves it.
Okay. So, I do like the signing of Chauncey Billups. I do. I just think that it's not for this team. I prefer Chauncey to be back home to Detroit, or his playing home in Detroit, or back home where he was born in Colorado with maybe Denver. Um, it is an interesting scenario because his game. I saw something recently that he's the only player in NBA history that beat Kobe, LeBron, and Michael Jordan in their career. That
Beat Michael Jordan or what?
talking about in basketball, talking about in the playoffs. It's a
When
very
the hell did he beat Michael Jordan in the playoffs?
I know. I'm sorry, not in the playoffs. Not in the playoffs. It's something I don't know if it was during the season or during the playoffs, but it's a very true fact. It was shocking as hell. I understood Kobe, I understood LeBron, but Michael Jordan in the playoffs,
You told
like
him Michael Jordan was a wizard in
yeah,
2003?
it has to be the Wizards. You're right, because
Okay,
I
I
don't think
mean, I
they made the
mean,
playoffs. I don't remember that.
I mean, if they want to count that, I
Right.
mean, okay,
So
knock yourself out.
that's yeah. I mean, but just the name alone means
Yeah,
everything.
I get it. I
He
get it.
named that if he was 40. It was 40, 41, 42. But oh, that's still impressive.
I
I
mean, I
do
get
like the
it.
fact that you said about. I do like the fact that you said about ex players. It seems like look at players now that are ex players. Monty Williams, NBA Finals. Ty Lue, Western Conference Finals. Took a team took over from Doc Rivers that got eliminated from another damn game seven. Took that team in his first year head coaching to the Western Conference Finals for the first time in this team's history. You have Nate McMillan that took over a team with Lloyd Pierce that wasn't going nowhere. Took them unexpectedly to the Eastern Conference Finals. So your theory on ex players make the best players is no doubt 100% the truth. Um, I would think and hope this one will work out. I'm still a little on terms in the Dame side. I would think that he may not be happy because he wanted Jason Kidd, and I don't even think Jason Kidd would be the right answer because everybody knows that him and Jason Kidd both grew up in Oaktown. So maybe that was the reason he knew his style. Jason Kidd is basically a basketball savant. That's what I like to call him.
That would have been a perfect matchup.
You think so? I
Yes.
think so.
Yes.
I would agree. I would agree with that. Maybe there's still time. Maybe Dame still asks for a trade. Maybe. I'm kind of optimistic. I think he's optimistic.
I think some trade movements that he might be considered going to Dallas to play with Luka. And
Uh,
if he does that, god damn it.
yeah, that's a problem. That's you don't have to worry about. You don't have to worry about backup because you got Luca.
But
You ain't got to worry about backup.
the only question is who's taking the last shot. That would be the question. So they both like to do.
Dame got to take that last shot. I ain't got to take that last shot. I'm sorry.
I don't know.
Love Luka,
I think
but
that step
Dame
back
got to take that
three
last shot.
by that corner three. He got that. He got that step. He got that step back too. So he
Dame
can't
got to
sleep
take
on
that
Luka
last shot.
in his game winning. He had a lot
No,
of winning shots this year. So
nah, bro.
can't sleep on Luka, especially.
He has.
But anyway,
Yo, that's a good point right there. Like, yo, I'm taking the last shot. No.
as
I
well.
take last shot. I take last shot. No. I'm taking bro. It's game time. I'm taking the last. You see this? It's my time. We
Okay.
had good old game. This is my time. This is my time. It's there for a reason.
Luca got that beautiful referee he likes to impress all the time. So
Yeah.
that's gonna play a major factor for itself.
What are you trying to say? That she's a woman? She has to be beautiful? What are you saying, brother? Where are you going with this?
No, you don't know that referee. The referee
I
that
know.
picks.
I saw the video.
Yeah,
That
I'm
was
saying
cute.
he likes to he like to show off and impress us sometimes. So
I
it
mean,
could be a point. She refereeing the game, last minute of the game, he want to show off and hit that damn step back three, and
wait, nice.
and go out for dinner. Some steaks and potatoes or something like that. Take out to dinner, get some in the diner. You know,
Stop it. Stop it. Just
what?
stop.
What? I would do it.
Just stop it.
She fine.
I would too. Like,
She
look,
fine as hell.
whenever you referee my game, I need all the calls. You know what I'm saying? I can't believe you
She
talking
gonna get
about
more
me the same
calls
way.
now. Come on.
Yeah. You gotta sleep with her to get more calls. Anyway, anyway, that would be interesting dynamic. Put them with Jason Kidd and Luca. That would be a problem. It could be me, you, and and you put everybody. Me, you, Dame, and me, you, Dame, and Doncic or anybody with our grandmama or something. Or my grandmother. We win 45 games. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gotta do much. Me and you ain't gotta do much. All we gotta do is get boys, give them the ball, we out there, move out their way. That's it. But this is very interesting. I still think like I do agree with you. If things go awry again this year, or if they get eliminated in the playoffs, he has to ask for a trade. Like one more can Dan Lou game do? Like he's done everything that he has. He's played with a team that's injured. He's played with a team that was whole. He's played with a team that didn't play no defense. He played with a team that didn't have no offense. He's done everything that team has asked. There's nothing more this man can't do. Maybe it is time. I don't want to hear about trade Ben Simmons because nobody named Mama. Not one team in the NBA would want Ben Simmons.
What? That's not what I heard.
Not one team.
That's not what I
I'll
heard.
tell you right now.
And we just spoke about Golden State, right? Can you imagine Ben Simmons on the Golden State? That's the person they need to run a damn offense. That's what they need. He's the point guard. Steph and Clay come off the damn screens. Oh man, can you imagine? See, he doesn't have to score. That's the scary part. You have Ben Simmons at the point.
That's the
Steph
problem.
the
Right there.
two, Clay Thompson, Draymond Green, and Wiseman. Oh my lord! Talk about being the top 2 seed in the Western Conference. So don't talk that mess. I heard some rumors, and this has been confirmed from the Philadelphia 76ers and other analysts around the league. Ben Simmons is on the market this offseason, and Golden State is the top 5 contender. Me, I'm gonna say 2. It's all you, brother.
No.
He
Hell
doesn't
no.
make it, he's not a good fit for Golden State.
I don't think he's a fit for any team until he proves his game. The man hasn't improved his game since he came out of college. I'm sorry. Eventually, there's going to be a point, as we saw, that you have to improve your game. Even the worst of the worst, like Giannis, has improved his shooting and his free throws as long and
I
they
don't know
take.
about that. Come on, man.
Oh,
Oh,
yes, he has. Yes, he has.
I don't
You know
know
why? As long
Not with the pressure's on.
as long as he okay, the pressure is on. Fine. As long as his ass takes. I don't care if it takes 30 seconds for him to. And it takes a long time, but apparently it's been working. Yes, he's had some air balls, sure. But this dude has at least semi improved his shooting. Giannis is at least willing to take shots. Ben Simmons passed the wide open layup dunk. You can't do that. Why? Because he was afraid that he was going to get fouled. That shows that you have not improved on the free throw line, which is showing in the playoffs. That proves that you have not taken a shot since what preseason of last season. That shows that you're not even trying to learn or try to improve how to shoot the ball. When you have shooting mechanics or shooting trainers that is willing to help your ass out and you're denying it, you're not willing to learn from it, and you think a trade to Golden State with shooters on the floor, forget everything else he can do. He's stellar defensively. He's a stellar passer. He's a stellar driver. He's a stellar driving kick player. But the natural game of today's game is shooting. He do all of it. If he cannot shoot the ball, you are one dimensional. This man has become, he's just become dimensional. He can't do it and it won't work in Golden State because what's going to happen? What's going to happen is Steve Kerr keeps him in that game during the critical moment, during the playoffs. So God forbid, let's say Golden State goes to the finals. And then it becomes hack a Ben, just like it was hack a Shaq, just
No,
like it was hack a Dwight Howard.
Smarter than that.
Of course, Kid Steve Kerr is smarter than that.
So
But
he's gonna have a good backup point guard,
mhm.
or a good backup small forward or shooting guard that goes along with Clay that actually fits. He's gonna have a new. You remember the Def lineup where
Yes,
it was
remember?
Steph, Clay, Iguodala, Draymond Green, and who's the other person? And
And Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant.
Kevin
Kevin
Durant
Durant.
or Barnes, right? So
No, it's
they,
Kevin Durant.
no, before Kevin Durant, there was Barnes in it in the Def lineup too.
It was Barnes. Right.
Yeah. So
Okay.
as a GM, they can find a player and no player calibers, what is a, you know, if they decide to keep Andrew Wiggins, right? That could be
Okay.
he could be in the Def lineup, right? Or they could find somebody free agency or whatever, or trade for a person, whatever. But I think that he would be Ben Simmons can actually stay on the court. But the one thing with Ben Simmons, have I seen on his Instagram and other people post about Ben Simmons? I don't know where this video is coming from. I don't know if it's edited. I don't know if people just making this up. But I don't know. I don't know. It's been his face on other people's bodies. But I have seen videos with him and Rich Paul dapping, and Rich Paul saying, "Look, you better handle your business on this court." And then Ben Simmons is actually pulling up 3-pointers, shooting mid range jump shots. Listen. I don't think it's. You know what I think it is? Ben Simmons is capping. He's capping. Yo, I sent you the video. I sent you the video. No, I sent you the video. This is last off season. He's in the pickup game. He's in a pickup game, and this brother is shooting 3-pointers. He's shooting mid range
Oh my
jumpers. I like,
God.
you can't do this in the game. And I think it's a confidence
Oh,
thing.
stop
There's no think about it. Think about it. There's no media around. There's no TV around. But he's on the floor with other NBA players playing a pickup game here in New York City, and this brother is pulling up, shooting 3-pointers and mid-range jumpers. But he can't do that on the court when it comes to a real regular season game in the playoffs. No, something wrong about this, man. No, the NBA needs to investigate this, man. The 76ers need to investigate this. There is no reason while you on your Instagram page and other people actually posting when they are there on the court with you, and you shooting 3-point jump shots and making them and mid-range jump shots. There's something wrong with it. It's something wrong with him, man. I think it's a confidence thing, but he can actually shoot. I sent you the video.
Please do. First of all,
No, I sent
it
you
could be a
the.
confidence thing, and all right,
Look at that chat. I sent you the
and
video.
you know who this is. And allow me in terms of, and you're going to think it's going to be blasphemous. So this, in terms of straight confidence, which he has lost, right? This reminds me of Roy Hibbert. You remember Roy Hibbert? Indiana Pacers. He was. I know.
Wait,
I said
no,
it's going to sound blasphemous.
stop right there.
I am teeing
Right,
up. Hold on.
no,
Hold
no,
on.
no, you cannot compare
I
Roy
said.
Hibbert to Ben Simmons. Stop it.
Hold on. I'm not comparing it. I said confidence wise. Confidence wise. The man was a defensive player of the year, and then in the playoffs, he just lost all confidence. Same thing that happened when the Lakers, when Andrew Bynum lost all confidence, and then he just elbowed J.J. Barea into the shadow realm.
That was a
And then
frustration
hasn't been
moment.
seen in
It was a
NBA
frustration
since.
moment. Andrew
Yeah,
Bynum
that
was
was a
a good
frustration
offensive
moment, and
player.
then he
He was
just lost all
a good
confidence.
offensive player and a good defensive player. He can play both sides of the ball. There's no comparison when it comes to Roy
Right,
Hibbert.
and then he lost,
Offensive, he was not.
and then lost all hell confidence. Simple as that.
Defensive side of
Lost all
Indiana.
confidence in his game. I think the thing with Ben Simmons is we see that with all NBA players. We think of players that can't shoot, they're in the gym, having somebody record them shooting threes, and all of a sudden we think that they can shoot. No, I don't think that's real. I think, okay, so you hit a couple of shots in the gym, but we want to see that in a real NBA game. I don't think it's
Me too.
capping, like what you said. I don't think
No,
it's
he's
I don't
capping.
think it's
He's
capping.
capping, bro.
But I think
He can
this.
shoot.
I
From what I seen,
bro,
he
I
can
don't.
shoot.
If he okay, let's say he is okay. So let's say he really was capping, right? So the man was really capping. That means he literally is the reason that he caused the 76ers to win the game, not just win the game, but the series and to possibly go to the championship.
He knows that.
Simple as that.
He knows that. That's what the confidence come in.
Exactly. If he is capping. All right, so what if he wasn't capping? What if this whole thing was okay? So I can hit shots. Okay, I'm
Bro,
shooting
I don't
threes,
believe it.
doing this, doing that.
If
No
you
one is going to care.
if you're on the court in the off season playing pickup games with Westbrook, LeBron James, Carmelo Anthony, and other players,
Mm-hmm.
and you pulling up, shooting 3-pointers, making them, you shooting mid range jumpers and making them. It's a confidence thing. Like
It
he
is.
knows he's the reason
It
why they
absolutely
lost.
is.
He just got to come up with confidence to actually shoot the ball. And then when actually coming in the game, when he actually shooting the ball, he has no confidence because he haven't shot all goddamn game.
Hey, man.
Ben Simmons is
Shit
capping, bro.
happens.
Listen. He's capping. He know he can shoot.
He's
When he
not
puts some
capping. He's
confidence about
capping.
that shot, yo,
He's capping.
yo,
Oh my
go
God.
to his manager, Rich Paul. Go to his page. He can show you. He can show you Ben Simmons shooting in pickup games, bro. And the shit's ridiculous. He making them shits back to back to back. It's confident. It's a confidence thing. Can I transition this to a real NBA court or whatever? Anyway, let's move on. I was saying he son got to give, bro, because he capping.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Ask the next question,
Where we at?
brother.
Where we at though?
Uh, oh, I know where we at. This is a question I love. I've been waiting for this one. So, it was an NBA WNBA game this week that just passed.
Oh
Shout out to the
Lord. Oh
NBA.
Lord.
You know, they're having the yep. It's coming. It's coming.
Fine ass Candace
It's
Parker.
coming.
God damn it.
And yeah, she's whew, that's Bay right there.
She's
She
mine.
was single.
Stop it.
I'll take her down. Her and Skylar Diggins.
She's
Okay, you
still
can have
dating
her.
Sean Williams.
Nah, we want to fight with Candace Parker.
She's still married to Sean Williams.
Uh, I Don't know. Neither can I confirm that.
Cause she
Anyway,
don't post at all.
is yeah, she's fine as hell, man.
Oh,
She's
so
fine as
Candace
hell.
Parker. Oh
Her
my
and
god.
Skylar Diggins. Whew.
I'll give her
Skylar Diggins
twins.
Smith.
I don't know. I can have twins,
Yeah.
but I give her twins though. But go ahead.
Anywho,
Mm.
on that point of that, there's a WNBA game recently, and they're celebrating their 25 years, starting their Consolation Cup. And who just happens to be there but the fake 23? The fake 23
Why I be disrespectful?
was there. I'm black man. I'm asking a question. So the fake 23 was there. Dwayne Wade was there. They, because he supports the WNBA. I have no problem with that. As everybody, we all should support the WNBA. But Dame Dollar actually had to be there at the same time. So, in your opinion, sir, is this a form of tampering? And is this a form of tampering? And is this this a little shade that has not been talked about in terms of tampering? That little sign that Dame could be joining the Lakers.
I can't
Go ahead,
breathe,
man.
man. You see the
Let me
shirt?
see.
You see the shirt? I can't read. See, Marcus, you're unbelievable, man. You're unbelievable, man. You know, goddamn well, this is not tampering. First of all, one of the WNBA sponsors is Hulu, by the way. And then, LeBron James and Dwayne Wade actually supports the WNBA, and they was there for the cup. They both in LA. They live in LA. With Gabrielle Union with her fine self. LeBron and his beautiful family. They're littered from Oaktown, but you had to be there for sponsorship reasons and everything. And for people like you, who is a LeBron hater, and why you wear that damn Nick jersey and that damn you got the same color, you got the same headphone color to go with the jersey? Well, this is making me sick, by the way. I just actually realized that. But anyway, for people like you to actually think that this is actually a conspiracy theory to have Damian Lillard, LeBron James, and Dwayne Wade at the same venue. He's coming to the Los Angeles Lakers because this is a conspiracy theory. Look at him tampering. All the haterade you've been drinking ever since this happened makes me sick, and you need to stop it. You need to stop it now. Let's say if it was tampering, I don't have no problem with it, man. I mean, if I was LeBron James going off the damn season I just had with an unhealthy Anthony Davis, you're damn right. You're damn right. I'll try to recruit Dame Dollar. And hey, you can have all the daytime you want. Come to LA, come put on the gold and purple colors. Come put it on. Because we have the resume, we have the players, and all we need is you. Because we can't count Ed Davis. We actually know that you can't count Ed Davis no more. Because he needs to work on himself in the offseason. He needs to lift some damn weights. He needs to eat some more steak and potatoes and all that good stuff. He needs to eat some icy hot, all that good stuff for him to be ready for next season. But damn it, we need a good point guard. LeBron can't do it by himself. We need a good point guard. We need a third scorer on the team. Why not Damian Lillard? And right now, I'm telling the GM for the Los Angeles Lakers. Is Dame Lillard, is he available? Is he available? I'm calling the Portland Trailblazers to make sure that, hey, if you got Damian Lillard available, who you want? Who you want? Hell. Hey, you can have wasn't it KPC or KCP, whatever his goddamn name is. You can have him. You can have that marijuana smoker. Or what's his name? Caruso. You can have him too. And you can have anybody you want, bro. We can rebuild because once we get David Lillard, we can get anybody else who's a shooting guard, who's a small forward, who's a center that's a free agent, who want to come to the Los Angeles Lakers to win a damn championship. We can get whoever you want. But our roster right now, you can have who you want. Pick. You can pick them up, whatever. You can release them after you get them. We don't care about that. As long as we get Damian Lillard on the team. Damian Lillard LeBron James, AD. That is a lethal injection. This is a quote of Vince Man, by the way, when he actually introduced the NWO in 2002. It's a lethal injection inside the NBA because what that means, it will take the ball pressure off of LeBron James. It will take the pressure off of Anthony Davis. All you gotta do is show up, get on that block, and do your job. Just shut up and do your job. And once you get there with it, we know LeBron don't like taking last minute shots. AD is credible, but you don't go take the last minute shot. Do you know, Mr. Wilson? Do you know? It's gonna be Dame time taking the last minute shot with that step back three, the spin over step back three. Him just doing his thing, man. Just can you imagine Damian Lillard in a Lakers jersey doing his thing, holding it down, and actually getting it done? Done. Man, what a sight that will be. What a sight that will be, and guaranteed the Phoenix Suns ain't beating the Los Angeles Lakers next year. You guaranteed that the LA Bum Clippers ain't beating the Los Angeles Lakers next year. The Utah Jazz ain't beating the Los Angeles Lakers next year when it comes to playoff time because we got Dame time. We got LBJ, who's not wearing 26, which you like to complain about anymore. Which you don't like to complain about anymore. He's wearing number 6. He's wearing number 6. And the last time this man wore number 6, he was in Miami with the 4 straight finals, by the way. You know, a 3-time champion, by the way. Just to get that out the way with you. With your jealous LeBron self, like drinking LeBron Haterade all the goddamn time. And has to never be a Knicks fan. This man have more playoff wins, more playoff appearances, more finals appearances than the New York Knicks have in their entire history, and you want to hate on this man. What is wrong with you? At the end of the day, Dame Lillard, AD, and LBJ on the same team. Got drop a flex bomb on that one. Drop a saucy bomb on that one. Drop a saucy bomb on that one, David. I can't wait for the whole season. Let Dame Lillard say, I want out of Portland. Damn, who's the GM name for the Los Angeles Lakers? What's his name? Rob Pelinka. You better get on that phone. Rob Pelinka, whatever his goddamn name is. You better get on the phone. You better get on the phone. You better be the first one contacting the Portland Trailblazers on this one. You better go on that phone because you got some making up to do what you did last year. And bring Dame time to the Lakers with LBJ and Anthony Davis. Oh man, I can't wait. Please, Dame time. Please ask for a trade. Please ask for a trade. I dare you to ask for a trade. Come on, man. Come to the LA, man. Come to the Lakers, man. If they're in the Clippers, you know, you got Pandemic P. You can't work with him. Kawhi gonna leave anyway. But Pandemic P, you can't work with him, man. He's gonna terminate you. Come to the Lakers, man. Let's come join the King LBJ. And that man who needs to grow his damn unibrow again, Anthony Davis, and bring Dame time to the Lakers, which is going to be showtime. It's showtime. Like they say on the train, it's showtime. It's going to be showtime. The floor is yours, Mr. Wilson.
Are you sure?
I'm just talking about hypothetical.
You feel better about yourself?
It's hypothetical.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for that bullshit diatribe that he just went on.
Oh!
So let me give y'all, you know what I'm saying? Let me give y'all the real. See, this man, he just sat here and said that it's not tampering, but then he all of a sudden he asked for a trade to the Lakers. Oh, okay. Of course.
No, I say that. If you're gonna quote me right, quote me right, goddammit. You're gonna quote me right. I didn't say that. I said I don't think it was different, but hypothetically, if it was, I got a problem with it. Mm-hmm. If I was LeBron James, I'd do the same thing too. Oh, that's what I'm saying. It's hypothetical. But in reality, no, it's not tampering. The man only said 3 days to the man, and you want to overreact over something. You want to overreact. Oh, look at LeBron James. He's tampering. Look, sending us damn text messages early in the goddamn. Look LeBron James. He's tampering, man. He's trying to get their little team crying because he want to go to the Knicks.
And again, another shot at my team. First of all, it is tampering. It's another form of tampering because this man can't help himself.
Their season is over. It's not
It's
tampering.
tampering. You know what? No. Let me break it down. Let me break it down for you. See, first things first. Apparently, this happened the same night as the Suns and the Clippers game 6. Well, he could have been there supporting his boy Chris Paul. There's one of his banana boat friends that he that he lost to. He could have been up there supporting him, but no, he can't help himself. The star got beyond him. Oh, we promoting Space Jam too. Trying to take over from the original GOAT. No, I don't give a damn about that. Okay.
That's what he was doing?
No, I don't care, man. Yes, I'm not.
Okay, that's the fact.
Oh, so they promote Hulu, and people just I just find it very interesting. See, if I'm a star, I'm gonna watch a basketball game. I'm gonna be there for the beginning. I'm not going to just go and pull up randomly during the third quarter of a basketball game.
You don't have to
just pull up. Why?
For me having sponsors, listen. For me having sponsors on the podcast, they don't have to show up whatever you need to show up. They show when they want to, because they're your sponsor.
Oh, okay. So I just found it interesting that them two have to be in the same arena at the same time. One knows. No. I just find it funny because this dude is always tampering. He's always getting away with everything.
LeBron is always tampering.
He's always tampering. He's always getting away with everything. He's getting away with travel.
What the last time
he was? I'm sorry. He's tampered a couple of times now.
I took the last time
because I'm finding.
Because you're lying.
I'll find it. I am no.
The last time he tampered.
Oh, okay. Oh, he wasn't tampering. Oh, in a non-illegal way.
Last time he tampered.
Okay, in a non-illegal way. Okay, let's go back to the NBA All-Star draft in a non-illegal way. When he drafted Kyrie to his team, he drafted Kevin Durant to his team, Klay Thompson to his team. I'm sorry, those are all potential free agents that he wanted on his team. He wanted at least one of them. Oh, the same thing he got Anthony Streetcold Davis.
You talking about Kyrie Irving?
Everybody knows Anthony did. No.
Kyrie Irving's already on Cleveland Cavaliers.
Kyrie Irving. This is 2019. This is 2019.
Oh, he wanted.
I know. No, this is after when he left, went to Boston. Right. He wanted Kyrie on the Lakers. Everybody know that, and they wanted Tyronn Lue. Okay, that's
nonsense.
He's been doing. I'm talking non-illegal, non-illegally. See, he's been doing it because he wants his own team, because he wants people on the team, and Dame Dollar is no different. Now people tell me, oh, they just at the same place at the same time. Oh, you mean you tell me, ironically, the so-called best player in the game needs help because their team got their ass bust by his best friend that's going to the NBA Finals, that's playing the same game but can't support him. But he'd rather be having, quote-unquote, Dame Lillard at the same game because sponsorship. I ain't buying that worth a damn.
What other game other allegations to tend to? Don't try to be slick.
Sorry, don't. No, I ain't trying to be slick. Okay, he got his.
He had to be at the sports game because he promoting Space Jam too. That's what he's doing.
So you mean to tell me that you don't find it? Oh, let's not forget, Dame Lillard is actually a Space Jam too. Saying, oh, why am I not surprised by that? Dame Dollar has been chosen to be on LeBron James' team and all the NBA since the draft, since we have us fans have chosen the best player to choose their own team. Every single year, you can check it. Dame Dollar has been chosen on LeBron James' teams. Why? Because this dude has wanted LeBron James. He has wanted Dame Dollar to be on the team. Now I've been watching this from day one. Like, I think
Dame Dollar on the team.
And of course he won't want Dame Dollar, but it's another form of tampering. And y'all blind people don't see the bullshit that's going on here. Because y'all make me sick. I'm like, oh, he ain't doing that. Of course they tampering. Unbelievable, slicker ways to get away with it.
You're unbelievable, man. You're unbelievable.
When it comes to this dude, he finds another cutthroat alleys, another way Find ways to tamper so you get away with all this crap
It's not
because y'all
tampering.
allow him to get away with every damn thing.
First of all,
Yes,
it's
it
the
is.
All
Yes,
Star
it is.
game.
Yes, it
It's the
is.
All
Yes, it
Star
is.
game. Who wouldn't want Damian Lillard on their team?
I don't give a damn. Of course, I know that. But when you're supposed to be the best player in the game, you don't need no damn help. You already got street clothes, so you don't need no help. You got your team right there.
Oh
And
my
let's be honest,
god!
even if you admit that you want to get it, you want to get traded, Dame, it's not going to be to the Lakers.
How do you know that?
They don't even have close to enough. What are you gonna do? Let's see. You have Kuzma, because nobody's not gonna want Kuzma except for a few teams that's gonna need a filler. Everybody know that. Kuzma's gone. He's the first name. All Laker fans, or excuse me, all fake 23 fans that ride with this dude know that the first name that comes up when it comes to trades, Kuzma is the first name. Guaranteed. He's done. He's
All
gone.
right, he's out of here.
Laker
He's out
fans
of
can't
LA.
take him no more.
He's out of
Disagree
here.
with that. KC,
Yeah.
yeah, he's gone. Guaranteed. He's gone. Then the shooter, another one is gone. Bye bye. Andre Drummond,
Yeah, he
another
won't
one
leave in the first
gone. Bye
place.
bye. Harold,
No,
gone.
Jordan,
Gone.
he might be staying.
Gasol, gone. Oh, he's staying.
Drummond is
Well, he's
staying.
going to get traded. He's going too. You don't need that many big men. Drummond might stay. Who the hell knows? He's going to cost a lot of money with something that they don't have. Maybe get him another 1 year deal. He's not going to want another 1 year deal. He's going to be gone. Let's see. So, only person that you're really going to keep is THT. Who, they call him, he's explosive, boom, TNT. No, his ass is going to be gone too because they're going to get a whole damn new roster. Yeah, in terms of y'all want to get Dame, y'all going to give it the whole farm system. And nobody's not going to want street clothes because street clothes can't seem to play on the damn floor. That's why his name is street clothes.
Watch your
So at the
mouth.
end of the day,
So about Anthony Davis like
you're
that. Watch
not
your
going
mouth.
to. No,
Watch your mouth.
damn it. No, I'm telling you, why not? Why not?
Watch
The man
watch
can't
my
stay healthy.
Anthony
If I
Davis
breathe
like
on
that.
him right now, he's going to get hurt.
No, please don't stop it.
If I breathe on Anthony Davis, he like
Next
sticks.
win
Just
their
stay
playoff
like this.
series.
Hey, it's all right though. It's all right though. But at the end of the day, damn it, it's temporary. It's tampering. That's all I'm saying. It's
It's
tampering.
not. It's
That's
not
all it is.
tampering. It's not tampering.
It's all
The man
right.
said
It's
about 4 words to each other,
tampering,
and
damn.
you want to call it
Yeah,
tampering?
y'all just don't see it the way I see it. Y'all just don't see it the way I see it.
Yeah, because you're a
Dame
hater.
been doing it
That's
for a
why.
minute. He been doing it in his own interesting, non-tampering ways.
Because you're a hater. That's
Okay,
why.
tomato,
You're
tomato, whatever you want to call it.
a LeBron
Because I
hater.
don't, fine,
Like,
fine.
if it's LeBron hater juice, your face should be on the damn cover. That's what it is. You're a hater. Anyway, moving
So
on.
my face is lovely. So wait, so my lovely face should be more on the cover than Skip Bayless? Wow,
Yes,
that's all. That's saying something.
because Skip Bayless not really
Yeah,
LeBron.
that's right.
He didn't tell the truth about LeBron. But you're a hater.
I'll tell
You're a
the
true
truth.
hater. You're a true
Tell the
hater.
truth. Overrated ass.
Watch your mouth. You make out
Overrated
4 rings.
ass.
4 rings are more finals appearances than your damn niggas. That's tell you that. Anyway, moving on.
And just got eliminated in the first round.
Okay. And y'all didn't? Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Did the Lakers get swept? How many games did the Lakers win in the first round?
No,
How
they
many games?
lost 4-2.
Oh, they won 2 games. They won two
Who?
games. How many games did the Knicks win when they lost to the Hawks in the series?
Here we go.
So okay. I'm
Here we
just
go.
saying. I'm just saying. Okay, moving on.
Just get to the next. Just get to the next question already.
Hey,
Get to
because
the next question
oh
already.
yes, stop the haterade. Stop drinking haterade against LeBron James. Anyway, now the Atlanta Hawks have been eliminated from the playoffs in Game 6. What move should they make in the offseason?
Yes.
And first of all, before you go about wait, before you talk about the Hawks,
Okay.
I know you how much you hate
Uh-oh.
Trae Young. And when you talk
That's
about
right.
Trae Young, you better be respectful.
No.
Don't be disrespectful when it comes to the Trey Ice. You better be respectful. Go ahead.
Oh, you mean the same Trey guys always were always hunting for fouls? Ow, he fouled me. Ow, ow. Always flopping going on, pull the Chris Paul. But anyway,
Didn't
ow, he
should
fouled me. Like, come on, man. He go to foul line.
do
He go
that.
to foul line 15 times, but my team go to foul line 5 times.
All the
Like, come
great
on, man.
shooters do that though.
Anyway,
Answer the question. Do
no,
all the great
no.
shooters do it? Oh, Regiment didn't do it.
Most.
Regiment
Oh, of
Ray
course.
Allen
Rick
didn't do
Miller
it.
was the king of it. He was the
All
king
right,
of it. That's
so what's
all.
the
He was the
problem?
king of it.
Steph Curry don't do it.
Some Curry does it, and it's still the ball still goes in somehow, some way. But anyway, that's not the end of it. The first thing
Be
Atlanta
respectful.
should do, the first thing Atlanta should do is, all seriousness aside, they should re-sign Nate McMillan. How the hell you haven't come up with a contract for him to re-sign with a longer deal is I don't understand that at all. He took over Lloyd Pierce's position when the team was where Lloyd Pierce lost control of the locker room. Took over a team, went 17 and 11 the rest of the way, went their way up to the fourth seed. Unfortunately, cheated to be my Knicks. Beat the number one overall seed in Atlanta, I mean Philadelphia, and then came 2 games away from beating Milwaukee. That's damn impressive. Losing injuries, players, young talent, and you still had the leading point guard come back in Game 6 and do his thing. I will humbly admit that the first thing they should do is sign Nate McMillan to a long-term contract. That is the number one thing. Don't talk about no head coaching search. Don't talk about we're possibly looking for a new coach. No, 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 no. You have your coach. That man took you to the Eastern Conference Finals with nobody expected them to. That's the first thing they should do. The second thing they should do is just keep the core that they already have. Maybe make a little trade or two. Maybe consider getting rid of a shooter, get you another defender, maybe just a perimeter defender, or maybe another lockdown post defender, or something of that way. Maybe possibly trade for one number, get you a number 2 piece to play alongside Capella and Collins. They're going to have to re-sign John Collins if they want to keep the core they already have. I'm not sure if they're going to want to do that. But the main first thing they should really do is re-sign Nate McMillan. I don't know why there was no offer on the table. They should have offered this man. Once they got them past the first round, he should have got them a new contract, period. It's on you. I'm done being I said some nice things. So go ahead. I'm done. That's all I gotta say.
Are you sure?
Congratulations to Atlanta. Made it this far. Yeah, I'm done. But congratulations to Atlanta. Y'all did your thing. Y'all beat my team. Trey Young, whatever.
Watch your
Go
mouth,
ahead.
Bacham. Show some respect. Anyway,
Man.
I agree with you with the rehire
That's
of
all you got.
Nate McMillan. I think they do need
Mm-hmm.
maybe like another second scorer on the team. I really maybe they could trade for somebody. They need a backup point guard. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but other than that, I think they're in actually good position. I'm actually moving forward and actually beating the Knicks in the second years if they do meet in the playoffs next year. But anyway, what they need to do. No, like I said, I'm sorry. Hey, that's what I do, bro. I'm a petty person. I'm petty. But anyway, yeah, the
You're a
Hawks are
petty
the
Karen.
I mean, no, the Hawks had a good season. Nobody expected them to go this far. Um, people was counting them
Mm-hmm.
out against the Knicks, and they actually proved them wrong. Actually, in the second round, um, they did a good job, and East Conference Finals. Not to point out anything, but that referee should be suspended. He should be suspended for actually putting
Oh,
his
here
foot
we go.
for putting his foot out
Here
and
we go.
injuring Trey Young. Injuring Trey Young, just like Giannis did against Kyrie Irving. That damn referee should be suspended. I sent emails, text
I
messages,
shouldn't.
voicemails, and everything. That referee should be suspended. You know damn well He should be close near the fucking table. He was right there when Trey Young shot the 3-pointer and had his damn big ass foot out, and Trey Young stepped on his foot and got injured. He should be suspended, just like Giannis. But that's another story for another day.
Hold that thought. Hold that thought. What if I told you I knew that referee like he was family to me? He's like my uncle. So
I want his damn phone number. I want his phone. I want his phone number. I want his email. I want his damn social security number. I want everything.
What if I told him like, look, man? What if I told him like, look, man, just do what you can with Trey Young, man. Just try to take him out a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't be surprised out of you putting the hit out on Trey Young since he beat your damn New York Knicks in the first round. I wouldn't be surprised. He's like, oh, Marcus made me do it. I wouldn't be surprised. I was surprised. He's going to eat himself.
I know. Go ahead, though. Go ahead.
Anyway, moving
Let it go,
on.
man. Let it go.
Let that shit go. The same thing has happened.
Let it go, man.
The same things that happened in the second round against the Nets, against Kyrie Irving, where Giannis sticking out his pole, bunting feet out. And then it happened in the conference finals. When that damn referee with his damn, I don't know what the, like Payless sneakers he was look like he was wearing. No more, the Payless sneakers is hard as hell. And him stepping on the damn referee foot and actually hurting his damn foot. That damn referee should be suspended. Giannis should be suspended. He should be able to play in the finals. He should be able to play in the finals if he actually come back for that damn injury. That's why he got hurt in the first place. You hurt Kyrie Irving.
Oh my goodness.
In Game 7, you tried to do the same thing against James Harden. Lucky James Harden got up and walked it off. But damn it, if it would have happened the same thing to James Harden, Giannis should be suspended twice. Fined twice and everything. And that referee should be fined and actually suspended going into next season. Since Patrick Beverly could be fined and suspended going into next season, them damn referee and Giannis should be suspended. Basketball operations need to look into this ASAP. But anyway, moving on. Get me started. All right. Suns versus Bucks in the NBA Finals. Who's the X factor and who wins in your opinion, Mr. Marcus?
I'm going to go with the Phoenix Suns to win the NBA championship. Believe
how many games?
Giannis's team has to be healthy to play. I'm going to say this goes 7 games. Suns in 7. I just believe that the Suns have more role players than the Bucks do. I mean, of course you got CP3, you got Booker, you got Ayton, but then Mikal Bridges, Torrey Craig. I spoke earlier with Cameron Payne, Jay Crowder, Cameron Johnson, Dario Saric. That's 7 players right there I just named. You can also crew Abdul Nader, Javion Carter if they decide to play him. That's a good 10, 11 deep right there I just mentioned. And then all you have in the Bucks is Brook Lopez, Brent Forbes, Bobby freaking Portis, who has no freaking business being in the NBA Finals after you don't play with us. You go from playing with us last year, but you only winning 14, 15 games. All of a sudden, you have a game of your career. Now, no. Hold on. I don't say it. I don't give this.
Because he actually achieved an unbeaten. Because he achieved.
No, son. No, I'm trying to figure out where this comes from. How the hell you go playing with only 12, 13 points a game? Now all of a sudden you dropping 25, 26, and all of a sudden you in the NBA Finals. That's a bunch of bullshit.
Listen. You know where it comes from? You want me to tell you where it comes from? Him not wearing them Nick colors. That's from contamination. Some Nick jerseys and fucking Nick warm up pants and the hoodies. That's where it comes from. And them damn back hats. That's where it comes from. Them damn headbands. That's where it comes from. Him not being contaminated by the damn orange and blue. That's why he was able to score 20 to 25 points. And you surprised about that? After every single Knick who left the Knicks, was it Gallinari, was it Bobby Portis, or whoever, had did it great in their career after leaving New York Knicks. Don't get me started by J.R. Smith and them. Don't get me started by J.R. Smith and them, who actually won a championship that same year.
Anyway, Bobby Porter. All we have is Bobby Porter's. Was it Greek? The Greek Freak's brother, and you have a couple other people. But in terms of, I just think the true X factor, in my opinion, in NBA Finals is going to be DeAndre Ayton, because you have a great matchup against Brook Lopez most of the time, except for the last couple of games when Brook Lopez played in the post, which a big man is what they're supposed to do instead of shooting threes all the damn time. I understand you can shoot threes, that's good, but not all the damn time. Get your big ass in the post. But Aiton is not that type of guy who's going to be shooting threes on the outside. He's going to be grabbing boards, offensive rebounds. He's going to shoot a little. He can shoot a little 12 to 15 mid range, and he's mostly going to be in the post, getting boards, dunks, layups, whatever, offensive boards. That's what he's going to do. I think he's a big X factor against Brook Lopez, and he will do this thing. That's why I'm picking the Phoenix Suns. That's why I pick Aiton as a major X factor.
You're such a hater, I swear. Now you hating on Bobby Portis now because he actually
How am I hater?
achieving than he actually was with the damn New York Knicks. That's a damn shame. That's a damn shame, man. But anyway,
Sorry,
just
man.
like you, I have the
You ain't
Suns.
with us. You against us.
Oh please, you rather be
You ain't
against
with
y'all.
us. You against us.
You don't go nowhere with y'all.
So,
You can't go nowhere with y'all.
well, I guess he against us. That's why I wrote for him.
Yeah, he glad. He happy as hell. He said he's in the NBA Finals. If he was still with the Knicks, man, he'd be at Madison Square Garden, still celebrating that one playoff win. That that means what you do, man. It's what you do. Y'all celebrate one playoff win, and you don't want to act like y'all won a damn Larry O'Brien trophy. But anyway, moving on. Um, Suns versus Bucks. All right, so I got the Suns
I'm ready.
actually winning the NBA Finals. I think it's over in 6 games. I think the X
Wow.
factor is going to be uh the role players like Payne, like I've been all season. Payne, Craig, AD, all them, AB, whoever his goddamn name is. But I think the Suns is gonna pull it off in 6 games, just to be respectful. If Giannis come back, that would be good for entertainment wise. But I don't want Giannis to win since he actually accidentally hurt Kyrie Irving in the last round.
What you talking about me being petty? What you talking about me being petty,
Hey,
right?
I admit being petty. I'm petty with a capital P. Well, all capitals, all the letters and petty is capital with me. But listen, I don't like Giannis,
Mm-hmm.
and I never liked Giannis, not because he just beat my Nets. I never liked him. I never liked Giannis.
Yeah.
I want to know what's the big hype
Uh,
over Giannis. I just want to know what was the big hype for Giannis. I never liked
uh-huh.
him since he beat my Nets. I never liked him before that. So
Uh-huh.
I
Uh-huh.
didn't know what was the big
Uh-huh.
Giannis Upakalinko or whatever Opadabalinko or whatever his goddamn name is. I was never a fan of Giannis. I just thought he was just overrated player. Still think he is in the first place until he approves that damn jump shot.
Mm-hmm.
But I got the Suns in 6 games. All right. Last topic of the night. We got the
Yes, sir. Oh, now he's been let's say ceremoniously kicked off.
I know that was crazy. Like I said, final top of the night we got the versus battle between Bobby Brown, the king of R&B,
Yeah, baby.
versus
Whoa.
Keith Sweat. What are your thoughts on
Mm-hmm.
the actual versus and who you think won?
First of all, I think Bobby won, but I think Bobby Brown won. It was a good night. That was a good match. It was a little. At first, I thought Bobby Brown was gonna beat the brakes off Keith Sweat, but then Keith Sweat started playing songs that he directed that I completely forgot about. Johnny Kemp just got paid. LSG, My Body. So I was like, oh, okay, Keith might have been on to something. Then Keith started drinking a little bit too much. Started singing to the Ciroc a little bit too much. I was like, yeah, I think it's time to Keith to come home, to go on home. But overall, it was a good night. Number old school. We need more old school verses like these. It's not against the new verses, but we need some more old school verses because we that might give us some clarity, some closure on the old time type questions like is Nas actually better than Jay Z? Will we ever get that versus? Because Nas always was better in my opinion. But that's a whole nother conversation. The versus, I know this is the button.
First of all, watch your mouth.
This
Okay, that's a whole nother
is the
conversation. Don't get me started. Do not get me started. Watch your mouth. Go ahead.
Just tell the truth, man. Just tell the truth.
Nas is not better than Jay Z.
Man.
Jay Z got screwed at Hot 97 by AG Martinez and Funk Master Flex because they want to put Ether versus Super Ugly and Takeover against Ether. That was a mistake, and Jay Z got screwed in that battle when people started voting for what song is better, and people want to pick Ether over
Oh
Super Ugly.
man.
I agree. Ether is better than Super Ugly, but not better than damn Takeover. Jay Z got screwed in that damn battle, and then damn it, throughout the years, I've been in arguments, I've been in fist fights,
Oh man.
because people actually think Nas is better than Jay Z because he won that damn vote. No, Jay Z got screwed. He was a damn wrong song in that damn vote. But go ahead.
And still, we're having the same argument 21 years later. So
There's people like you to
overall,
irritate
Bobby
me.
Brown.
People like you want to irritate me, and actually bring that shit up. No, damn well that's a sister. That's a sister. That's a sore spot that haven't
Oh
healed
my
yet.
God.
Go
I
ahead.
love it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm in my Patrick Beverly mode right now. just just give me a big old push. Okay. Yeah, overall, Bobby Brown, he played some there's one track that when Keith Sweat did play what's the name of the song? Twisted, he should have came back every step I take, let every little step I take. But he didn't play that. He played Humping Around. That didn't really mix, so I thought that was probably the only round he lost. But overall, it was a good battle. I am very surprised. I was having a conversation with a friend of mine. He thought that he was going to that Bobby was going to bring out New Edition. I'm like, bro, Bobby don't need New Edition for this one. This is easy in the bag. And as I knew, he had it in the bag, and I believe he won. Keith Sweat was too damn drunk, which was funny as hell. He started singing, talking about his alcohol, like alcohol was a woman. Funniest thing in the world. You gotta check it out. Funniest thing. And I think the battle was a success as short time and as it was because it was only 2 days. They might have had time for it, but we only knew about it 2 days. It was like literally just past Thursday. But overall, it's a good battle, and waiting on the next one. I love verses. I'm a big verses fan. We gotta have a whole verses conversation on Saucy Discourse. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get this Jay Z Nas thing out of here because I'm Team Nas and he's Team Jay. We're gonna get this. We're gonna get a whole bunch of Nas fans. We're gonna get like a Jay fans too.
We'll bring their
We're
asses
gonna get this
here.
whole we're gonna have a whole
I
hour
got everything
conversation.
for you, damn Nas fan. I got everything for y'all. Bring their asses here. Bring them here. I got a bone to pick with them damn Nas fans. Want to go glow around the world talking about Nas won a damn vote. No one goddamn well that wasn't a fair vote in
Man,
the first place. We should not
listen here,
support
man. You gotta
ourselves.
let. It's 21 years. Look,
Anyway,
man. It's just a little fact. It's a fact. That's all. Go
anyway,
ahead. Go ahead.
Keith Sweat
Go ahead.
and the King R&B Bobby Brown, man, that was a great verses. I didn't first. I didn't actually think that they actually match, but throughout the night, I actually saw that they did. In my opinion, B Brown won that. Um, I think B Brown has
Mm-hmm.
the more commercial and giant hits than Key Sweat. There were songs
Absolutely.
that I actually didn't think Key Sweat wrote. I know he wrote the Johnny Camp
Yeah.
song Friday Night, but I didn't even wrote the Silk song. I didn't know he
Yeah.
wrote that song.
That was a
And
shocker.
and if you actually
Yeah,
like
that was
listen
that
to
was a shocker.
when you actually listen to it, you're like, oh yeah, I could see Keith Sweat singing that song. So I understand why he wrote that song. But yeah, it was a good battle. B
Yeah.
Brown won.
He saw my body.
Huh?
He wrote LSG My Body for
Yeah,
Levert,
yeah, I
the
know
late
that.
great
But
Joe Levert.
the other song,
LSG, yeah.
I think Silk sing that song, right? Cause tonight, baby, I want to get
Yeah,
freaky
was it
with
Meeting Him?
you. Yeah,
Mm,
yeah,
yep,
yeah,
that's Silk.
yeah,
Yep,
yeah,
that's Silk.
yeah, yeah. I didn't know he wrote that
That's
song,
Silk. Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
when you actually, if you listen to it
Mm-hmm.
Like a Johnny Gill, I mean, not a Johnny Gill, but a Keith Sweat voice, like you can actually like hear
Yeah.
Keith Sweat actually singing that song. Like,
Keith
yeah,
Sweat
I
voice.
could see him singing that song.
Yeah.
I could tell why he wrote that song. But yeah, but it was a good night. History in the making. B Brown won. B Brown got more commercial hits,
As he should.
especially when it comes to contracts. I got one thing that B Brown didn't do. He didn't play the song "Tap Into My Heart." Now, all the real
Mm,
All the B Brown fans, if you
that's a
don't
fact.
know who "Tap
Yeah,
In
that's a
My Heart"
fact. That's a
is,
fact.
go look at the
Yeah.
1990 VMA Awards reunion with
Mm-hmm.
New Edition. They all
Yeah.
performing all their solo hits with Sensitivity, Poison,
Mm-hmm.
what's the Johnny Gill hit? Not My Mind, the other one.
Um.
Rub You the Right Way.
Uh.
Yeah, Rub You the Right
Run Me the Right
Way.
Way. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and the B Brown is doing Tap In My Heart. That song is fucking fire. So it's on YouTube and everything,
It is.
and also go watch it on the VMAs 1990 reunion with New Edition. That shit is fire. That's the only song I'm mad B Brown didn't play, but overall
That was
B Brown won.
that was surprising. That was surprising because I was watching it and I was like I knew there was something missing and I have not heard "Tap Into My Heart" in quite some time. So I would thought that he would. I thought he would start off early in it or at least get it to the midway. But I
Yeah,
found that he didn't play at
yeah,
all, and I was like,
yeah,
whoa,
yeah.
"Tapping in My Heart." That's
That
not
shit is
that's a
fire.
big hit.
Yeah, that shit is
The
fire.
song is fire.
Yeah.
So I mean, there were like I said when Keith Sweat came on with the only issue I had with B Brown in terms of the songs when Keith Sweat came on with Twisted, but then you had the perfect time to match Twisted with Rock With You Baby. That was a song right there that equally met as a comeback song from Twisted to Rock With You Baby. That's the comeback right there. But instead, you went with you
Every
went with
little
his other
step.
track. You went with his other song. Yeah, every little step. And I
But
was like, no, it wasn't every little step.
it's a banger. So either one of them
It's
so
still a
more
banger,
twisted.
but
Ooh, I could play either one. It's so more than
oh yeah,
twisted. I'll tell
oh
you
yeah.
that. So with Bobby Brown was just like,
Well,
yo, both
apparently,
bangers.
uh, yeah, but I just felt like, yeah, he kind of messed up
He
the song
matched
right
up
there. That was
well
the
with
only one
that.
I
Yeah.
thought he lost in terms of everything else. Yeah, he messed up well, but I really also thought he should have played "Tap Into My Heart." He should have. I think he should have ended with "Tap Into My Heart."
Nah,
Personally,
nah,
he should have
nah,
ended with that one.
nah. Everybody knows
I
that
think.
Bobby Brown should have ended with Prerogative, but he should have played "Tapped in My Heart"
Yeah, he should have ended. Oh yeah, here
on the first half. Maybe the first
before
half,
that.
the first ten
Before then.
songs. The first 10 songs should have played that.
Hmm. Yeah, I think so. I think yeah. I think he should have went with that too.
Yeah, I think it's like
But that was still a good overall. That was still a
I
good
think it's a
battle.
copyright issue as well. Because that song, like, if you look at its catalog or like you try to find it on Spotify and all that, you can't find that song. Tap Into My Heart. So I think it's like a label
Yeah,
issue.
because it's on title.
It's on Tap Into My Heart. It's on
It's on
title.
title, I believe.
Oh shit! I don't know if I
I
have
believe it's on
Spotify.
title. If it is, I'll take a picture of it and send it to you.
Yeah, but I can't find that shit on Spotify. It's out on his compilation album.
And you're supposed to be a whole fan. You're not on your title.
Listen,
This
let me
is Ramanav's fan.
first of all, let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. When it comes to title, Hove is just the face. Hove is just the face of it. He's the face of the title. He does not go.
I know.
He make a
I
playlist every
know.
year. That's all he do. When it comes to other things
I
like
know.
that, like certain
I
songs
know.
should be on title, it's not on title. It's on Spotify. So why should I pay like $10 a
I know.
month of songs that I can't find on title, but I can find them on Spotify? And all the other songs that I actually
Well,
have on title is already on Spotify.
I am a bit surprised there are some songs I've been looking for that I actually cannot find
What
for
songs?
some reason. Prime example, like Ludacris's second version of Waterfall. Can't find it. Can't
Oh,
find it nowhere.
who want to find that? I mean, man, I love Lil
Yeah,
Chris,
no,
but yeah,
I'm just saying for me, I like
right.
the version with Raphael Sadiq because he had
Oh,
the
I got
original.
you. Right.
So he did the original. So that's not found nowhere. You
Yeah, yeah,
can't
yeah.
find it. It's on Spotify either. I've already checked. So I'm
All
just
right.
saying, in certain versions of certain songs, they're not there.
On title. See if they have this Smokey Robinson song. It's called "Really Gonna Miss You," and it was on the Temptations miniseries.
Um,
I cannot find that song on Spotify. What they do on Spotify, they have the karaoke version of it where they just playing the damn beat. But if I go on YouTube, I
right.
can find the exact song, but it doesn't have that on Spotify.
Smokey Robinson really gonna miss you.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
like one
I
of
can
the
look it up.
normal.
I'll look it
That's
up
like
for
one of
you
the
and I'll
normal
find it.
songs you play at a funeral.
Oh damn.
Yeah. All right,
Yeah, I can
man.
take. I'll take a look at it for you. I'll do the
Yeah,
research.
yeah,
All
let me.
right, man. You
Yo,
know, it's
this the end of Social Discourse episode 10, man. Special live edition, 4th of July. Man, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. If you listen to
me
the
too.
replay, we appreciate you listening to the replay. If you listen to us this audio alone on all streaming platforms that we on, we appreciate you. Shout out to the Saucy Nation. Shout out to everybody who support us. Shout out to everybody who's in the future of being on the show. Shout out to the whole Social Conversation
Shout out.
family. Shout out to them, man. We got some
Right.
big things coming in the works and all that. So if you're looking for some official Social Discourse merch, hit that link below on YouTube or go to our Instagram and Facebook pages. Hit that link and you will see our official Teespring page. So get some official merch. We got t-shirts, masks,
Right.
shit for the puppy hoodies, and all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Marcus, you want to say what before we get out of here, bro?
Yeah, man. Just everybody enjoy your Fourth of July. Y'all want to look me up? Look me up on IG, Instagram. I'm just Teddy Lavish 33. Look me up on Facebook, Marcus Wilson. I'm available all times. Hit me up on any messages. Shout out to the Saucy crew. Shout out to the Saucy Conversation crew.
Yes, sir.
Happy anniversary to you guys. Got something big for y'all.
Yeah.
Shout out to the original crew. Shout out to the people who are going to be on our show coming up. Another episode down. We got 150,000 more to go.
Yes, sir.
So we got something special coming on. We ain't gonna give you no details, but we got it in. So this is it right here. Happy 4th of July. Knicks all day. NYC all day. Love
Whatever.
y'all. Peace.
Damn, big fan. Follow me on Smacks in General. That's my personal page on Instagram. Jeffrey Smacks Owsley on Facebook. Hit me up if y'all want to be a part of the show. Also, our email is on our page. It's saucydiscourse21 at gmail.com. If you want to hit us up and be a guest on the show, if
Mm-hmm.
you're looking to be a sponsor for the show, looking for us a sponsor for the show. So just hit us up, man. We appreciate all the love and support. Shout out to Estrada the Boss, man. He brought us in the show with Pull Up.
Shout out.
He's bringing us out the show with Pull Up. So we appreciate y'all and we hope you enjoy the music. We out.
Niggas are scammers, I'm overs. When I shoot your gang, stay with the gang when I pull up. Bitches go again when I pull up. Doing my dance when I pull up. Niggas who dance when I pull up. Know it's a party when I pull up. Watch niggas shooters. Niggas are scammers, I'm overs. When I shoot your gang, stay with the gang when I pull up. Bitches go again when I pull up. Doing my dance when I pull up. Niggas who dance when I pull up. Know it's a party when I pull up. I know the fucking vibe. Strata nigga. It's always a party when I pull up. Let's get it. Only bunch of spot, nigga.
All day, baby.
Say what again? Say again. I dare you. I double dare you, motherfucker. Say what one more goddamn time.